is a presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Any other use of this telecast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the Oklahoma Sports Network's consent is prohibited. It may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form, and the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be used without express written consent.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options and lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
I'm a evening, ladies and gentlemen. Back in the friendly confines of Cameron University Stadium, and we have had an unusually hot start to tonight's game. This is the countdown to kickoff here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Mike Stewart, Russ Molzon, cameraman Nate Davis, and the super producer Greg Hinton with 2 G's for a double dose of that greatness right here on OSN. 88 degrees here starting tonight, and Russ, you're back. We missed you during the Stillwater game. How you feeling?
I feel much better, and I did watch the telecast, and I thought you guys did a wonderful job.
Well, thank you, and we're glad to have you back for tonight's game. Tonight's game is homecoming here for Lawton Eisenhower, and it's a critical must-win game in Class 6A District 2 as the Lawton Eisenhower Eagles will be taking on the Southmoore Sabercats. Southmoore, in one of their best seasons in quite some time, they are currently 2-2. So they started off their season defeating Westmoore on September 6th by a score of 17-14. Lost to Moore the following week, 45-13. Lost to Putnam City North on September 19th by a score of 43-21, and got their second win of the season, defeating U.S. Grant by a score of 51-7. So their last winning season was in 2016. They have improved this year. They were 0-10 in 2023, 1-9-1 in 2022, 0-10 in 2021, and their most recent season where they had more than 2 wins was in 2020, where they went 3-8. Eisenhower going over one of the most brutal stretches of their season, losing to the last 3 opponents by a combined score of 193-40. Looking for a must-win game here. Got to win this game to try to keep alive hopes of a playoff spot in Class 6A District 2. So we also want to thank our sponsors here. So we are going to have our schedule sponsor. We're going to talk about Ike's sponsor here. Schedule sponsor brought to you by the Orchard Group at Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. So as we look at Eisenhower's schedule here, August 30th had to win 35-28 over Lawton here at Cameron Stadium. September 6th, September 12th, and September 27th, a bad September for Ike as you had those 3 losses, 57-20 to MacArthur, 70-0 to Carl Albert, and 66-20 on the road at Stillwater, just 2 blocks north of Oklahoma State University last Friday night. So hoping to start October with a win here against Southmoore. Next week we will be in Oklahoma City playing Putnam City. October 18th, we will have the last of our 2 home games, starting with Piedmont at home. And there will be a Thursday night game for senior night on October 24th against Northwest Classen. Games on the road will close out against Choctaw and U.S. Grant back in Oklahoma City on November 8th. So once again, the schedule sponsor is the Orchard Group at Morgan Stanley. The key to financial success is taking care of your family tree. For more information, please visit their team website or call 580-354-7475. Morgan Stanley Smith Barney LLC, member SIPC. We'll take a quick break and come back with the starting lineups for Eisenhower here against the Southmoore Sabercats. You are watching Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success, and finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed, because your success is our success.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wade's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing.
Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
That's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious. It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out-pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com. or call 800-433-7300.
Back here on Oklahoma Sports Network, Eisenhower getting ready to tee it up against the Southmoore SaberCats here in just over 15 minutes. So tonight, the keys to the game brought to you by the Subway off 50th and Lee. You cannot beat the Subway Series menu with bread baked fresh daily. Subway, eat fresh. Your Eisenhower headquarters at 50th and Lee in Lawton, right down the street from Lawton Eisenhower High School. And, Russ, I believe the keys to the game, you win against 3 of what I would say is the 10 toughest teams in the state of Oklahoma. You have a winnable game against an opponent who historically has struggled. I would say tonight the key to the game is focus.
Focus and win. You got to win. I mean, we won the opening game of the season, and, yeah, we ran into a buzzsaw, but 1-3 and being 1-1 or 0-1 in conference play, you gotta step it up if you're gonna make the playoffs. Got to win this one tonight.
And like you mentioned, having a 2-3 record definitely sounds a whole lot better than going 1-4 after tonight. So once again, the keys to the game brought to you by the Subway off 50th and Lee. You cannot beat the Subway Series menu with bread baked fresh daily. Subway, eat fresh. Your Eisenhower headquarters at 50th and Lee, right here in Lawton, down the street from Eisenhower High School. Now we're about to go into our starting lineups. The starting lineups for tonight's game is brought to you by Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veterans, along with service members and military families, achieve the dream of home ownership. See how VA loans work and how to start the VA loan process. You can call Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill at 580-699-8670. Here are the starting lineups for your Eisenhower Eagles. So you got Michael Robinson here, 5'10", 260-pound junior. Milo Wyatt here, 6'3", 290. And those were our starting 2 offensive linemen, along with Coach Javon Harris. And we'll keep moving forward here with the continuation of the starting lineup. So we'll give the entire offense their moments due here. Quarterback Charlie Trathke, senior quarterback, 5'9", 185. He will be critical here tonight. Rashad hurt with one of the most spectacular touchdowns of the Eisenhower season against Stillwater last week. Sari Sheridan has been continuing to play very well in his senior season. You got Tyler Shootman, 305-pound center, lining up in front of the quarterback, Charlie Tracky. And then Brandon Goldsmith, 6'1", 180-pound senior wide receiver. C.J. Johnson, 5'10", 230-pound running back senior. We have Aiden Dingle. He's made spectacular plays on both sides of the field. 6', 180-pound tight end for Eisenhower. And you got Tanner Samelka, 6' offensive lineman. You got Tyler Cochran coming up next, 5'10", 250-pound OL. Sophomore is Cochran. Then Michael Robinson, 5'10", 260-pound offensive lineman as a junior. So picking up back where we left off, you got Wyatt again, the 6'3", 290-pound offensive lineman. And once again, Coach Harris, as we will go into the Eisenhower defense coming up next. So let's talk about this Eisenhower defense, which has struggled over the last 3 weeks, but should have a good chance tonight. Mason Wilson, the defensive lineman, true sophomore. T.J. Jones, 6', 268-pound junior. Coming up next, Isaiah Esquivel, the 5'8", 200-pound senior defensive lineman for the Eagles. And, of course, Sari Sheridan, they tried to test him last week, but he looked really good in the secondary against the Pioneers. Aiden Dingle, 6', 180-pound junior linebacker. Austin Bartek, 5'9", 215-pound junior, also playing linebacker for Eisenhower. You got Raheem Elzy, looking real good as a defensive back, 5'11", 185. Jabari Shepard, 5', 190. He has also gotten some snaps as a running back this season. Kobe DeVoe, 5'9", 165-pound senior defensive back. I had an interception against Lawton earlier this season. Devion Bailey, 165-pound defensive back for the Eagles. And Brandon Goldsmith, 6 foot defensive back, 180-pound sophomore. And, of course, the head man in his third season, Javon Harris. As we will see Eisenhower here in a couple of minutes. Once again, the starting lineup is brought to you by Veteran Home Loans of Fort Sill. Their VA loan program has helped generations of veterans, service members, and military families achieving the dream of home ownership. And see how VA loans work and how to start the VA loan process. Be sure to call 580-699-8670. We will take one final break until we see the Eisenhower Eagles come out onto the field. This is Eisenhower coming up against Southmoore on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Mike Stewart, Russ Molzon, cameraman Nate Davis, and super producer Greg Hinton. We're getting ready to see the Eisenhower Eagles come out onto the field, and we are expecting them to get ready as the game is set to begin in less than 10 minutes. So, Russ, we talked about how this is a must-win game for Eisenhower, and Eisenhower really beating the teams that they've been supposed to beat. If you look at last year, 5-5 record, but all of the losses came against playoff teams, and you were one win away from making the playoffs in the toughest district in 5A last year and 5A too.
Yeah, they needed just one of those 5 losses to make the playoffs last year.
But again, no shame in losing the playoff teams. Ironically, the one playoff team that I beat was the Lawton Wolverines, and you have a 2-game winning streak over them now. So, you know, you can take pride in the fact that it was because you were in the toughest district in 5A, not necessarily because of anything else. But this against a Southmoore team that is improved, but should be a winnable game given the schedule that Ike has had to deal with 3 of the toughest teams in the state of Oklahoma over the last month.
Yeah, actually, I miss our old schedule, you know, the Bishop McGinnis's and the Guthries, and those are rivalries. We got to build new rivalries now.
That's the thing about moving up and having enrollment schedules and trying to deal with new teams that you've never seen before. It's a lot of learning, and Coach Harris has to be given a lot of forgiveness for all the stuff that he's had to deal with from the OSSAA, and going from his first year having 3 wins, and you improved to that, and you're on the precipice of making the 5A playoffs, and right when you're seeing the noticeable improvement, you get thrown right into the wolves here in Class 6A, and once again, you do have, and you're wanting to get your first Class 6A win as a member of 6A2, and again, we talked about how Southmoore is improved, but they're not unbeatable either, unlike the 3 teams that seem like juggernauts that Eisenhower had to face in the month of September.
Yeah, this is a team that we have to beat, because next week we're going to run into a pretty stiff opponent. So
offensive firepower in Putnam City North. That's going to be a great game that we'll see here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So we'll have the pregame for that one, 6:30 next Friday night, and the kickoff from Oklahoma City will start at 7 p.m. We are expected to see the coin toss here any moment. So 0, Isaiah Esquivel. Number 1, Rashad Hurt. Number 2, Charlie Tratty. And number 10, Sari Sheridan will be doing the coin toss on the front line for Eisenhower. Lined up behind him, you do have 7, 9, 54, and 63. 7 being Aiden Deagle, 9 being Devion Bailey. Number 54 is Austin Bartek, and number 63 is Michael Robinson. So those are your captains for Eisenhower tonight. So for Southmoore, the captains, number 70, Cale Hornbeck, the right tackle. Number 56, Kai Hooks. And then also out there for the Southmoore SaberCats, you have number 4, Taven Hayes. He will be the starting quarterback. And number 7, Kason Reinhardt. And he will be the primary wide receiver target. So Taven Hayes, the quarterback for Southmoore, true sophomore. And then Kason Reinhardt is a senior for the SaberCats. We have both teams out here as they will exchange handshakes and pleasantries as we see this coin toss about to go up any moment now. So referee's getting ready to toss this one in the air here. Southmoore in the cream and navy lettering. Eisenhower going with the traditional Love Ya blue and the red and white stripes with the white helmets. Coin is tossed officially.
It's like we won.
So Eisenhower winning, and if I know how Harris kind of thinks on these things, Ike will probably defer until the start of the second half. Surprisingly, Ike wants the football to start tonight's game. I did not see that one coming, Russ.
I think that's the first time this year.
I think that's the first time I've seen it in the 2 years I've been working Ike football here at OSN. Ike wants the football. Maybe after those 3 weeks facing very stiff competition, they notice that they are facing an opponent that they see is somebody that they have a good chance to go up against here tonight.
Yeah, we'll see how that works out. If they come out like gangbusters, it's a good move.
Very similar to the Lawton game, the kickoff week 0 of this year. Ike able to explode out on the Wolverines and get back-to-back wins over their crosstown rivals to start this season. Looking to get the first win since that game against Lawton.
Yeah, Lawton's improved as the seasons went on. That new coach, he brought in a lot of new players and starting to pay off.
Yeah, Lawton looked really good in their game last night here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, so they are definitely starting to – and again, you do have Coach Williams still experimenting with the playbook there.
MacArthur really of course, they didn't have much of an opponent last night, but –
yeah, they play Classen School of Advanced Studies. Shout out to Coach Kevin Cox. But here come the Eisenhower Eagles. So we are less than 3 minutes away from the kickoff to start tonight's game between Eisenhower and Southmoore. You're watching Lawton Eisenhower Eagle football right here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Kickoff sponsor for tonight's game is Wayne's Drive-In. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cass Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. And we do want to give a special shout-out to Desmond Jordan, our cameraman, who is now on the coaching staff at Ike. And we will come back here, and first quarter sponsor is Pam and Berry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Berry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging, they're just applying for a job. Call 580-248-8800. So Ike is in the huddle near the 40-yard line.
Yeah, we get to see right away how Siri's doing. He's been recovering from a hamstring, and hopefully he's back to even 80%
And Sari has been battling through with the hammy issue. You hope it's not nothing significant and that he's able to kind of rehab it back into shape, if you will, as we are getting ready for kickoff here. It is 7 o'clock here in Southeast Oklahoma as we are at Cameron Stadium as Southmoore is getting ready to kick off the Eisenhower to start the second week of Class 6A District 2 play here. So number 24, the kicker, Beckett Bailey. As we are getting ready here, this will be from the 40-yard line. So ball is down and kickoff is officially underway. 6-8-2 action between Eisenhower and Southmoore. Return to the 10-yard line. On his feet past the 20, gets brought down at the 23. So Ike wanting the ball. Let's see what Coach Harris comes up with this first offensive scrimmage of the game.
With them taking the ball to start the game, which is unusual for them, you'd think they saw something in the film that they want to see if they can take advantage of right from the get-go.
Yeah, like I mentioned, Russ, this is the first time I've seen Coach Harris want to get the ball to start the game. You do have Charlie Tracty in the backfield along with Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt's spectacular touchdown against Stillwater in the second quarter. You can catch that on an OSN replay online. They go with Hurt. He crosses the 25-yard line and going to get a gain of around 2 or 3, depending upon the ball spot.
Yeah, it was Tracty kept the ball.
Well, Tracty kept the ball under center as he ran up.
He faked it to Hurt. That didn't work.
So he got at least 3 out of it. So they're going to go 2nd and 7 here from the 26. Hurt in the backfield. You do have trips at the bottom of your screen here.
Yeah, you got a one-on-one down here at the bottom.
Tracty throws up top, though, and then he finds Sari Sheridan, and he's going to get enough for the Eisenhower first down. So they do move this out to around the 38-yard line is where it was sitting here. Officially going to be spotted at the 37. Move those chains, first down, Ike. Coach Harris going back here with the offense. It's going to be a trips to the bottom of your screen again.
Yeah,
4 receivers set.
They're going man-to-man, and their deep safety isn't very deep, so if you pop one.
You got Hurt in motion. He catches the football. They try to make room for him. Hurt escapes the tackle and gets brought down. Tackled by number 23 for Southmoore. That is Christian Deloria. He's also the snapper for the special teams unit.
Yeah, 99 Sean McRae, he was in on that tackle too. He's the nose guard.
So, not much going on this one. It is officially called for no gain. 2nd down and 10 from the 37. 3 receivers set this time as you have 3 men in the backfield.
2 deep zone.
You have Sheridan and Hurt in the backfield. Throws it back to Rashad Hurt, and there's plenty of room here for Rashad Hurt. He's still on his feet, gets a first down, and the last man to touch him and tackle him is going to be number 21, Jacoby Roberts, the cornerback for the SaberCats. Move those chains, first down, Eisenhower. 10:30 counting down here in the first quarter, first offensive drive of the game for Eisenhower, who decided to start the game with the football. Tracty looking. He has plenty of time, but he throws it in the dirt incomplete. Pressure coming from Southmoore on that one, and the play didn't have enough time to develop there, Russ.
Yeah, it was good to get rid of it because he had somebody breathing down his neck.
Somebody breathing down his neck there as we are about to get back to the game here. So in Southmoore territory, they go with Sari Sheridan. He's going to take this football and skips past the tackler and able to get about 4 or 5 yards on that one as he runs into the visitor's sideline there.
Yeah, they're trying to sit in the cover 2 right now. So as long as they do that, we can run the ball on them.
So it looks to be third down and about 7 upcoming here. So the ball is officially being spotted at around the 43-yard line. Sheridan and Hurt in the backfield flanking Tracty. And there's a penalty. It looks like it may be against Southmoore. Could be false start.
Offsides defense.
It's not false start. It is offsides, Russ. You are correct, and that's going to be a 5-yard penalty.
So 3rd and 2.
Yeah, so you definitely take 3rd and 2 over a 3rd and 7 any day of the week. This brings it down to the 38-yard line. Hurt in the backfield with Tracty. Sheridan up top at the top of your screen. They're going to go with Hurt. Hurt, plenty of running room. He's going to get this down to about the 30-yard line, and Ike will get their 3rd first down of the drive. Tackle made by number 99, Sean McCray, the defensive tackle, who is a true sophomore for Southmoore.
If the offensive line can keep pushing that defensive line back like that, we're going to have a good night.
They go back to Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt looking strong here, but there was several SaberCats in the area looking to limit the run on that particular down.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to attack the line, all the gaps, try and force us to throw.
Number 44, Drake Pickett, and number 99, Sean McCray, the last ones to get up off the pile there, tackling Rashad Hurt.
And the safeties keep sneaking up.
2nd down and 8 here. They're going to go to Sari Sheridan on the run. Sheridan getting plenty of room to run, stays on his feet, breaking tackles along the way as he goes out of bounds near the 15-yard line. The referee's officially going to call it at the 16 as Sheridan is able to move the chains again for the 4th Eisenhower first down of this opening drive.
This is a nice-looking drive.
One of the best-looking drives of the season, partner. You hope it's a payoff for 6 points in the end zone as Tracty's got Hurt in the backfield. They go back to Hurt. He runs straight up the middle as he's going to get this down inside the 10-yard line. And we do want to mention our red zone sponsor. Our red zone sponsor is Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations in Lawton, member FDIC, as this gets down inside the 5-yard line. Those 2 locations, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway, Sovereign Bank member FDIC.
You got a penalty flag, too many men on the field by the defense. The offense went real fast, and they were running off the field.
So Southmoore kind of getting gassed here in this opening drive on the defensive front. That was going to be 2nd down and 3, but we may be looking at a 1st and goal here depending upon the penalty. A lot of time being eaten up here. There's 8:59 remaining in the first quarter. So a drive of over 3 minutes as substitutions are coming out and in for Eisenhower. Coming in for Ike is number 3, Tristan Swigert. So the penalty is being declined. When we first down, Eisenhower 1st down and goal. So Tracty got Hurt in the backfield there. They're going to go with Rashad Hurt. He looks to skip the tackle, still on his feet. Can he punch this one in? Easily. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's an Eisenhower touchdown. There's a flag on the field at the 24-yard line. But the ref is waving it off. He said that was a mistake from a couple of moments ago. Hurt's touchdown from 3 yards out will still stand. And Eisenhower takes the first lead of the night up 6-0.
After the last 2 weeks, this is just what the doctor ordered.
5 first downs on that opening drive, and Rashad Hurt punches it in from 3 yards out as the extra point is upcoming from number 37, Brian Freitas. Snap away, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. So with 8:59, 8:48 remaining in the opening quarter, Eisenhower leads Southmoore 7-0. This is Eagles football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Your
job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account will await you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And that Drive Summary, 5 first downs punched off by a 3-yard touchdown run by Rashad Hurt. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, from burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 North Cash Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. Also want to thank our first quarter sponsor as the kickoff is about to be underway. Pam and Mary with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Mary with RE/MAX. They're not bragging, they're just applying for a job. Dial 580-248-8800. So, 8:43 here in the first quarter, and after the last 3 games that Ike had to go through, that had to be an oasis of relief for alumni and fans.
Yeah, that was a pretty drive.
So we have a injured Southmoore player on the field. We're going to take a brief timeout while he gets looked at, but we'll be right back. Eisenhower up 7-0 over Southmoore on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Back on the Oklahoma Sports Network, the injured SaberCat was number 1, Corbin Rodriguez. Looked like something with his arm. SaberCats with the ball on the 24. As they start their first opening drive, they're going to go with the running game here, and he is able to get hit immediately. And that was Rashad Hurt waving his finger in homage of the late, great Dikembe Mutombo, saying, no, not tonight. And we mentioned, Russ, like when Hurt scored that touchdown, he went back to the WWE Attitude Era, did a D-Generation X chop block there. Hurt all over on both sides of the field here. 2nd down for Southmoore. So they go back to the run, and nothing going on that one. So tripped up on the feet. The first one to make it there was number 50, Gabrielle Menifee, 5'10", 245-pound sophomore.
Yeah, Elsie cleaned up.
Raheem Elsie also on that tackle. As the clock ticks down inside 8 minutes, we're looking at 3rd down and long here. Approximately 3rd down and 7. This ball is at the 27-yard line for Southmoore. 3 receiver set here.
False start.
So if it's a false start, that's going to be a 5-yard penalty. You got all of Ike's defensive linemen pointing out that, hey, they jumped.
Yeah, the right guard jumped.
So that'll take it from 3rd and 7 to 3rd and 12 really quick. And one thing we're learning early, when you play 3 tough opponents like you play in MacArthur, Carl Albert, and Stillwater, it apparently gets you well prepared whenever you're facing someone similar in competition.
Well, either we're bluffing or we're sending both middle linebackers.
So 3rd and long here, 3rd and 12 officially.
Here they go.
So they're looking to blitz. Here comes Eisenhower on the blitz, trying to get the sack here. Quarterback on the run. And the first one to make the tackle there is going to be number 23. And like you said, Russ, Raheem Elzy just all over on the defensive front here.
Yeah, he can play.
Elzy showing up, didn't give up on the play there as you look on the OSN replay. Followed him from behind and eventually scooped him up and dragged down the quarterback. Clock inside 7 minutes here as it gets to 6:55 and counting. And back at the 45-yard line, Sari Sheridan awaiting a return. He drops back down to around the 42. Number 83 for Southmoore kicking this football. That is Lucas Browning.
Yeah, if he's smart, he won't be kicking to Sari.
Gets it off and lets the kick go away, and it's far away from Sari as it goes out of bounds at around the Eisenhower 47. 6:32 to go in this first quarter. We'll keep it here as the Eagles are ready to get back on the football field with a 7-0 lead. 5 first downs in that opening drive for those of you just joining us. Punched in by Rashad Hurt from 3 yards out to give the Eagles their first lead in quite some time since the Lawton game in week 0.
Yeah, this is a big drive because you score on your opening drive. You want to make sure you come back and do something on the second drive.
So from the 47-yard line, you have Rashad Hurt in the backfield with Trachty. They're going to go back to Rashad Hurt, and he's able to get the end around here. You have several SaberCats in pursuit, and they're not going anywhere on that one. Looks like a loss of 3 yards on that one, Russ.
Yeah, he's just got to plant that foot and go north and south. That's east and west. That ain't going to do it.
A very fast first quarter here as we're already approaching the 6-minute mark. As Eisenhower, very impressive on that opening drive. And again, the first lead in any football game since the game against Lawton here to start week 0. Trips to the bottom of your screen. Trachty throws it to his running back. And then you do have Rashad Hurt. He's able to get tackled by a couple of SaberCats there. Look like number 6 and number 45. That's Connor Taylor and Oakley Wren with the tackle on Rashad Hurt.
You know, if they could throw that ball down the field, they've got no deep safety to help, and they've got all their DBs locked one-on-one.
So gain of about 4 there. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 at the 49-yard line. Ike has to get this down to the Southmoore 44 to get the first down. 3 receiver set here.
Switch back to zone.
So in the backfield, you got Sari Sheridan and Tristan Swigert flanking Charlie Trachty.
That safety's too far inside, though.
So running up, staying on his feet. Trachty moving the ball, gets close to first down yardage. Don't know if it's going to be enough.
Nah, it's short. It's going to be about 2 yards short.
So it's officially down at the 45, and I think Coach Harris might be calling some moxie here to try to see if he can get the first down. They're going to push it here. Looks like Trachty got enough on the push, and they're signaling first down. Try to say that 5 times fast. They are signaling for an Eisenhower first down, but the chains haven't moved yet.
Measurement.
Yeah, so they're going to bring in the chain gang, see how this looks like officially. Again, it has to get to the 43 officially. That's where the stick is for this yard marker. Chain gang coming out here. And it'll be pretty close. We'll see how they call this one as it's getting close. They just got to officially mark it. They're kind of putting the chain in place here. They move it. And it is enough. Fly, Eagles fly. It's an Eisenhower first down. So Trachty enough with his offensive lineman to get the tush push. And with 4:46 remaining in this opening quarter, Eisenhower getting everything that they want, which is a polar opposite of that rough and brutal September on the football schedule. So in the backfield, you do have Jabari Shepard, who has looked very good as a starting running back. Trips to the top of your screen. Trachty looking to get rid of it. 3-step drop, throws it deep. Open, and it's caught at the 10-yard line. So tremendous work made by Sari Sheridan, but then you had the defender there, number 21 for Southmoore, Jacoby Roberts, would not let Sheridan go, held onto him like a Venus flytrap.
I tell you, that's open all night long. They're just playing man-to-man. They've got no safety
so
to help.
Yeah, so like you said, no safety deep to help as we get inside 4.5 minutes here. Sheridan with a great reception, but the DB good on him to make sure he didn't go anywhere. Back to Rashad Hurt on the run. He's going to run straight up and maybe get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they've got that play figured out. You're not going to run that play.
So we are back in the red zone here. Once again, the red zone sponsor is brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. A new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway, member FDIC. Tracky there with Rashad Hurt in the backfield. They're going to go back to Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt getting steamed here. He's going to go inside the 5-yard line, stay on his feet, and he gets brought down at the 1-yard line, so it should be a 1st and goal. Inside 3.5 minutes here in the first quarter, and Eisenhower looking to capitalize with 2 offensive drives and 2 Eisenhower touchdowns. Going back to Hurt. 2nd touchdown of the game. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's an Eisenhower touchdown. So Hurt already with a big game as there is the opportunity to extend this to a 14-0 lead over Southmoore as we are under 3.5 minutes remaining in this opening quarter.
Another nice drive.
2 for 2 on offensive drives in this opening quarter. Frias lining up for the extra point. Snap is off, ball is down, kick is up, and it is good. So 14-0, Eisenhower leading over Southmoore with an outstanding first quarter, 3:18 remaining in the first. This is Ludden Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Drive summary brought to you by City National Bank offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And just like the first drive, Rashad Hurt rinse and repeat from 2 yards out to go with his 3-yard rushing touchdown. And 14-0 Eisenhower with 3:18 remaining in the first. Kickoff sponsor is Wayne's Drive-In, from burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in Southwest Oklahoma. 2 locations, 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cass Road. Pack up the car and let's go to Wayne's. Also want to shout out our first quarter sponsor, Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. Nobody sells more real estate than Pam and Barry with RE/MAX. They're not bragging. They're just applying for a job. Call 580-248-8800 to kick off return from the 7-yard line for Southmoore. Gets brought down at around the 22, and that is where the SaberCats will start their 3rd offensive drive of the evening. Or correction, it would be rather the 2nd offensive drive since they had to punt only once so far. But 3:09 remaining, looking really good for the Eisenhower Eagles. Want to thank everybody watching in the greater Lawton Fort Sill area, across the state of Oklahoma, and anywhere you may be in the organized world. Mike Stewart, Russ Molzon, cameraman Nate Davis, and super producer Greg Hinton here holding the fort down in Eagles country. Man in motion for Southmoore. High snap, able to get it off, throws it, and able to get on his feet, but the first man there to make a tackle was number 8 for Eisenhower. That is Chase Beadle. 5'9", 160-pound sophomore as we tick down inside 3 minutes remaining in this first quarter.
That was a good open field tackle.
Very good open tackle. Able to really get into, they were trying to set up a block, but not much going on that one.
Yeah, that receiver will get chewed out in film practice.
So quarterback under center for Southmoore. We mentioned him in the pregame, Taven Haynes. Dual receiver set at the bottom of the formation there, throws it, and it is caught. Tackle made on that one. Looks like it was either Isaiah Esquivel or Rashad Hurton. Looks like they may have combined for the tackle there.
I tell you, this is the most aggressive I've seen our defense play all season. We got 6 guys going, blocking up all the gaps every time. We're jamming the receivers.
Yeah, so apparently Coach Harris saw something because it's already 14-0 here. Eisenhower just jumping on Southmoore from the jump at the start of the kickoff here. Bunch formation at the bottom of the screen. They're going to run it instead. They'll get enough, not quite enough for a first down, but there looked to be a face mask penalty, and that's going to allow Southmoore to get that first down. So stop them in the backfield, but grabbed where you shouldn't, and that'd be 5 yards.
Yeah, Rashad Hurt, he tried to tackle him around the head.
And that's a no-no. You can't do that. So I believe that will be the first down of the evening for Southmoore, if I'm not mistaken. As the referees will move the football and the chain crew will do their job here. So it's a 15-yard variety, it looks like. Going to be put down at the 49-yard line for Southmoore. So everything coming up roses here for Eisenhower so far. Obviously, you'd love to see Southmoore get off the field again with no points.
You got stacked twins on both sides.
Stacked twins on both sides and a 4-receiver set. Quarterback takes a 3-step drop, kind of running around here, running for his life, if you will. Eventually gets brought down. Great tackle by T.J. Jones, number 74, the 6-foot, 268-pound junior defensive lineman.
They had screen set up on both sides for the receivers. Our guys took it away on both sides. Quarterback had another place to go with it.
So you can tell that the film study was really good this week in practice, Russ, because whatever Coach Harris has been seeing, he's been capitalizing on it as we approach a minute remaining in the opening quarter. 2nd down and 10 to go. Quarterback takes the snap. Able to get a 4-step drop there, passes it to his receiver, gets tackled. Nope, breaks the tackle, stays on his feet. First down, Southmoore eventually brought down at the 32-yard line. Maybe the largest offensive play of the night so far for the SaberCats.
Number 8, Chase Beadle, missed the tackle.
So Beadle with the tackle there. Officially at the 34-yard line is where they spot this football.
Yeah, Southmore's making adjustments to our 6-man rush every play.
So you got the running back going for a round. There's a fumble. It's recovered by Eisenhower. Rashad Hurt falls on it. And we believe this is Eagles football. But they're calling it. Southmore's going to remain onto the pigskin.
Yeah, they said he was down before he fumbled.
So officially a gain of 4 there. It's going to be at the 30-yard line. So Rashad Hurt fell on the football, but they rule the Southmoore running back down. That was number 29, Aiden Baldion. So 2nd down and 6 here coming up from the 30. And that will be the end of the first quarter. And you can't have a better first quarter than what Eisenhower had here against Southmoore. The Eagles lead at home at Cameron Stadium over the Southmoore SaberCats by a score of 14-0. We'll take a quick timeout and start with second quarter action. On the other side of this break, this is Lawton Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Getting ready to start the second quarter here Eisenhower leading Southmoore by a score of 14-0 here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, live from Cameron Stadium. Mike Stewart with Russ Molzon, cameraman Nate Davis, and super producer Greg Hinton. We're all in the house for Eisenhower homecoming. Be sure to stay during halftime. Brought to you by Phillips Music. We will show the entire Eisenhower homecoming court. Shout out to the reigning homecoming king, Kingston Tito, from last year's Eisenhower squad. We'll have a new homecoming king here for 2024 at halftime. So our second quarter sponsor, we want to give them a shout out, Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial jobs. Located at 2 Southwest C Avenue in Lawton. So they fake to the running back, quarterback running up on this one, and he may have enough to get touchdown, and that is a score for Southmoore. So Taven Haynes able to take it to the house on the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, that's what happens. You got a defensive end that chases instead of stays home.
So it's one of those things, the quarterback fake worked to perfection. And it's going to cut Eisenhower's lead down here in half with just 9 seconds going in the second quarter, extra point pending. So kicker for Southmoore, number 24, that's Beckett Bailey. Bailey, a junior for the SaberCats. And they call a flag here.
They're going for 2.
So now
Offsides
there's
defense.
a penalty against Eisenhower, and that is not what you want to start the second quarter. So about as great of a starting quarter as you can get after a brutal September. And then first play of the second quarter, Southmoore able to punch a quarterback keeper into the end zone to get on the board for the first time tonight.
Unless they got no confidence in their kicker. I'd have kicked it out. It went down 14-7. It's kind of silly to go for the 2 here.
So they are running a fake here, quarterback going to receiver position. And then they have, looks like he may have not gotten through, or are they calling it? They do call it for a 2-point conversion. So it did go in. Kason Reinhardt, the wide receiver, one of the team captains, able to punch that in for 2 points for Southmoore. So after that first quarter, 11:51 remaining to go before halftime, Eisenhower's lead has been cut to 14-8. We'll take a quick timeout and be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. A smorgasbord of food and culinary delights at your fingertips. 2 locations in Lawton. Pack up the core and let's go to Wayne's. Also our first quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide the building materials to do it right. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial jobs, located at 2 Southwest C Avenue in Lawton. So not an ideal start. You do have it to where Taven Haynes on the quarterback keeper, Kason Reinhardt on the 2-point conversion. And now that 14-point lead went down to 6 in the blink of an eye. Kickoff from the 40-yard line here. Going to be dropped down at the 10, and this is going to be returned. And there is a big return here underway. Down the sideline. Still on his feet, it's Sari Sheridan inside the 20, breaking tackles down to the 7-yard line.
No flags.
No flags on the play, and that's exactly what Eisenhower needed.
And it looks like they're marking it at the 15. I think they figured he stepped out there. That was a pretty run back.
And just the speed of Sari Sheridan, like I said, MVP of the squad, and he comes up roses on that one.
Well, as soon as he saw him catch it and he didn't have anybody around him for about 15 yards, you know they were in trouble.
Red Zone sponsor brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. A new name and a new look to empower your financial goals, as well as serving our community. 2 locations in Lawton, member FDIC. We go with the running play here right up the middle, still on his feet down to the 1-yard line.
They marked him at the 3. That was a very nice run.
So these first 30 seconds of the second quarter give you all the action you could hope for in Oklahoma high school football. Rashad Hurt in the backfield. They go to Hurt. Hurt running up the middle. Fly, Eagles, fly. It's a trio. Whoa, 3 touchdowns and a hat trick for Rashad Hurt here to extend the Eisenhower lead.
Yeah, he's running strong tonight. And the offensive line give nice blocks for him.
So 3 yards, 2 yards, and 3 yards. Just get him inside the 5 and let him do his thing. Rashad Hurt coming up roses here with 11:23 remaining before we go to halftime. Ball is down, kick is up, it's on the way, and it is good. 11:23 remaining in the second quarter. Third touchdown for Rashad Hurt as Eisenhower leads Southmoore 21-8. This is Ike Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Back here, Eisenhower up 21-8 early in the second quarter over Southmoore. Drive summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And a hat trick of touchdowns for Rashad Hurt, his third of the game, early in the second quarter from 3 yards out. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. All the food you could ever want and some great drinks as well. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's.
Yeah, that was set up by Sari Sheridan's nice kickoff return.
An outstanding kickoff return, breaking multiple tackles as he was getting down inside the red zone. And a very short offensive drive. And that makes Eisenhower 3 for 3 when they have the pigskin so far. Kickoff from the 40-yard line as this goes down. Going to be recovered at around the 4. Looking to run this one out past the 20-yard line, and he will get brought down at around the 23.
Nope, he's going to be, they got him about the 18.
So 11:15 remaining in this one, and Eisenhower looking as good as you could possibly look on offense to start the game.
Hey, I mean, 3 touchdowns, 3 drives. You can't ask for more than that.
Right. And if it wasn't for the quarterback fake, where the defense temporarily lost their focus, going on the running back instead of the quarterback, we may have been looking at 21-0 instead of 21-8 at the moment. But you take what you can get given what happened in September. A very great start to this football game as Southmoore gets back.
You got twins, both up and tuck.
Twin receiver set at both the top and bottom of your screen. Quarterback drops back, and he throws that one, and it's caught at the 15. Nope, it did fall on the turf. That is correct. Initially looked like he may have came up with it, but there's too much pressure from the DBs from Eisenhower.
Yeah, they're trying to run that little now one screen. That don't work. It works, but you have to practice it a little bit more than they have.
Substitutions coming in for Southmoore. 3 receiver set this time.
Yeah, you got wingback trips to the top.
As looks like Southmoore may be getting instructions from their coaching staff. QB takes a snap. They throw it to the top of the formation here.
Oh, why'd you run around him?
trying to set up a block. Not much doing on that one as the clock ticks down inside 11 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So more substitutions coming in for the SaberCats.
They're going with that wingback trips to the short side of the field. The Twins down here, empty backfield.
So this is 3rd down and 14 upcoming from the 15. Not much going on the offensive set this time around for the SaberCats. QB, 3-step drop, looks to throw it downfield, and able to get it past the 20-yard line, but maybe a gain of 5 at most over the middle.
Yeah, we'll give them that all night long.
And going for it on 4th down and 7.
Wow, from their own 23.
Trips to the bottom of the screen here.
They're trying to draw us off sides.
That seems to be what it looks like as the offense is taking its time, but Ike ain't buying it.
Yeah, nobody in the right mind is going to go for it on 4th down.
9:54 remaining in the second quarter. Eisenhower up 21-8 over Southmoore. Will be back. This is Oklahoma Sports Network's coverage of Eisenhower football.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Bar Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Bar S, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Bar S Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Eisenhower rolling on this one. 4th and 7 for Southmoore, 9:54 remaining before we go to halftime. Eagles up over the SaberCats with a 21-8 lead.
Yeah, they set the punt team in.
And back deep is Sari Sheridan from the 40-yard line. They let this punt go.
Oh, terrible punt.
Not really much doing on that one, and Eisenhower will have it on the SaberCats side of the field here.
Maybe they should have went for it. That was like an 8-yard punt.
Well, we know what that was like when Eisenhower was playing Carl Albert. It's just deja vu, except we're on the good side of it this time.
Yeah.
So once again, you want to stay. This is Eisenhower's homecoming. We will have the entire homecoming court brought to you by our halftime band sponsor, Phillips Music. Now offering the area's most complete music lesson program, almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Call 580-357-1118. We'll have the whole homecoming court for you unedited here at halftime. Eisenhower going to take this ball over at the Southmoore 31-yard line. So there is a 4-receiver set, trips to the bottom of your screen, and a man in motion. They're going to throw it to Sari Sheridan. He has the football, goes on his way, and he may not be caught. 4 Eagles fly. There's a flag in the backfield. So that one may be coming back, and we have an injured Southmoore SaberCat at the 37-yard line.
That was a nice play, too. They caught him with their pants down.
But it may be coming back because it may have been like a crackback block or something.
Holding.
It's holding, and it will come back. But the speed of Sari Sheridan, boy, that's just something to marvel at.
You know, he caught that ball, and he had 3 defenders all closing in on him, and he put that burst of speed and just, whoop.
We're going to take a timeout and be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Eisenhower up 21-8 over Southmoore and looked like a Sari Sheridan touchdown, but it's going to come back. The injured Southmoore SaberCat was Naquane Carter, number 15, but he was able to walk off the field on his own power. 9:39 remaining. Ike with the football. It's going to be first and long from the 41.
Yeah, first and 20.
So trips to the bottom of the screen. Track, he goes with a full 5-step drop, throws it down the field here, and caught it, and it's inside the 10. And who else but Sari Sheridan to get it in the red zone. Red zone sponsor brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC.
Plus personal foul roughing the quarterback on top of it.
So, looks like the 4th touchdown may be imminent here for Eisenhower.
Half distance to the goal line. That ball's going to be at about the 2.5-yard line.
And that is prime target positioning for Rashad Hurt to get his 4th touchdown of the night. They go to Hurt. Breaking tackles, gets it down to the 1-yard line.
Nope. Tracty kept it.
So Tracty on the fake out, faked everybody out except Russ Molzon. His first touchdown of the night. Fly, Eagles, fly from 3 yards out.
They had 8 men in the box on defense, and I think all 8 of them tackled Rashad Hurt.
Yeah, because there were 3 men in front of Rashad Hurt. They were determined to stop him, and, yeah, it fooled me because I was looking at Rashad the entire time, and Tracty said, I'll keep it. Kick is up.
Good.
And 28-8, Eisenhower up over Southmoore, 9:24 remaining in this opening half. You're watching Lawton Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank, offering you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And that one fooled just about everybody in the booth as well as the entire Southmoore defense. Charlie Tracty with his first touchdown of the night from 3 yards out. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. And folks, I went after the Carl Albert game down to Wayne's and I tried their chicken planks. Very, very good. I just want to try them with barbecue sauce next time. 2 locations in Lawton. Pack up the car. Let's go to Wayne's. 28-8. Eisenhower playing up to expectations against a like-minded competitor in Southmoore. This kickoff is being returned past the 30-yard line and gets tripped on his footsteps down at around the 37. So 9:14 remaining here before we go to halftime. Once again, stick around for the entire homecoming court. We will have that to you unedited. And we want to give a special shout-out to our second quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center. With over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry, they provide building materials to do it right. Carpet one with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial jobs located at 2 Southwest C Avenue right here in Lawton. Southmoore getting ready to retake the field here. Down by 20 as Eisenhower looks for their first win in school history as a member of a 6A football program.
Pass.
QB takes a 3-step drop, waits.
Yep,
Pressure coming through, able to rush on the outside, throws it downfield. And to no one in particular.
Oh, man, they're lucky because they let that receiver just run free. That cornerback came up instead of staying with his guy.
And there's a flag down on the field here. Waiting to see what the officiating crew comes up with on this one. They're calling it holding against the SaberCats. So this one to go back a little bit.
Yeah, he wanted that screen up on the top of the field up there, but it was covered. We've been covering that really good, but then after covering that, we let the receiver just run away.
So this is officially at the 29-yard line after that penalty, and then you're going to have Southmoore have to get to the 49-yard line, so first down and 20 yards to go, just like NFL blitz.
You got twins.
So 4-receiver set, quarterback rolls out here, tries to throw it downfield, and he's tackled right at around the 34-yard line. Tackle looks like it was made by Chase Beadle on that one.
Yeah, they can give him the 37, so about a 6-yard gain. They're saying it's incomplete.
So falls harmlessly to the turf, second down and 20. As Eisenhower's defense continuing to be aggressive with less than 9 minutes remaining in the second quarter here.
Trips to the top. We got twins to the bottom, empty backfield.
So 5-receiver set this time, and just an empty open with the quarterback being left back there by himself.
We got 6 going. They only got 5 to block.
Quarterback runs, stays on his feet. Tackled by Sari Sheridan and also brought down by number 74, T.J. Jones. A face mask penalty, and if that goes against Eisenhower, that's the second face mask penalty of the evening going against the Eagles.
You know, the sad thing is they have 5 offensive linemen, so you got the 6 gaps, you got 6 guys, so somebody missing a gap there.
So if Eisenhower defenders could just stay away from trying to touch them above the neck. This now puts the football second down and a manageable 6. Now at the 44, they'll have to get this to the 49. Correction, it's the 43-yard line. So 2nd and 6 to go here. Definitely a lot better than first down and second down and 20. Man in motion here for the SaberCats. Right. Going with the halfback draw. Going to get enough, it appears. Nope. And it's being held back. Big-time tackle made by Chase Beadle, not allowing him to get to the first down marker. It's going to be 3rd and short. Tremendous fight there shown by the Eisenhower defense.
Yeah, that was good. He took him on and made him run sideways.
So now you're looking at 3rd and 1 from the 48. And if it wasn't for Beadle there.
Oh, that was a first down for sure. It might have been a touchdown.
Because he had a wide open running spot there in the gap, and he just met him right in the middle. So Taven Hayes waiting for a play call. He's going back out the receiver. They're going to go with this jumbo package that got him the 2-point conversion.
They got it.
And they got it. So they go with number 15 that time. That is going to be Naquane Carter. He had came off the field temporarily, but seems to be healthy now as Southmoore gets a first down here with 8:16 remaining to go before we go to halftime.
Yeah, Southmoore's got their offense slowly moving tonight.
Well, slowly moving be better than not having any offense because save for that quarterback fake for the touchdown, they haven't really been able to have much to show for it beyond that this evening. Quarterback throws it, caught.
Got to make that tackle.
Gain of 6 on that one. It is caught by number 83 for Southmoore, and that is going to be Lucas Browning. And once again, Chase Beadle is showing up everywhere on the field, able to make that tackle as well.
Yeah, because you missed that tackle, and he's off to the races.
Gain of 7 on that one, 2nd down and 3.
Pass again.
And able to get on that one. Looks like it was caught. They're ruling it as a catch.
Yeah, they're seeing how far we're playing off, and they're just hooking them.
Yeah, they're just trying to go short yardage here. to continue to move the football because a lot of the long yardage stuff isn't working at the moment.
You got to run 10 yards before you even get to the defensive backs. Look how far we're playing off.
First down from the 35-yard line. Takes the snap here to going back with the running game and able to get this one before he stumbles at around the 29.
I tell you, they're coming really close to popping that.
So, Aiden Baldion, the running back on that one. As we tick down inside 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So, gain of roughly 5 on that one, 2nd and 5 from the 30. So Baldion looking to block on this one. Quarterback throws it deep here, and that may be a sophomore touchdown, but it went out of bounds, incomplete, and flags as well. So not really anything going. Looked like the receiver got wide open, but he kind of just threw it out of harm's way, and this may be a penalty against Eisenhower, and that is not what you want with a 20-point lead here. So holding against the Eagles.
Yeah, of course, if he didn't hold him, that would have been a touchdown. That's the reason he overthrew him.
Yeah, because it looked like he was going to try to go breadbasket there, and then, just one of those things where the timing wasn't right, and the hold was responsible for that. So you do have Taven Hayes back under center. Goes to Aldion, the running back, and then he's got a lot of room here. Met there in the gap. Not going anywhere, so the first one to meet him in the gap as they get up off the pile is Raheem Elzy. No, I'm sorry, that's Jabari Shepard. Shepard met him in the gap, and while he was able to get some yards, he wasn't able to break free for a touchdown on that particular run.
Yeah, they had an overshift offensive line. Every time they have that overshift, they run to that side. So they have an extra offensive lineman to that side.
So Baldion in the backfield with Hayes under center at quarterback. Man in motion for Southmoore.
Run.
So they are going to go with the run again up the middle, and a big tackle there made in the gap. And look who it is again, number 5, Jabari Shepard. So Shepard is meeting the running back, number 29, Baldion, whenever he tries to cross the line of scrimmage there, as we tick down inside 5.5 minutes remaining in this second quarter.
You got twins up on the top, but they're really wide. Yeah.
Hayes to Baldion. Met by number 4 for Eisenhower. That's Brandon Goldsmith exploding off of his position to get the tackle. So Ike doing a really good job, as you see it here on the instant replay, just trying to get into the offensive space to prevent the play from gaining any momentum.
Well, obviously they must not have a kicker, because if you kick the field goal right here, you'd bring your score up to 28-11.
So 4th down and 7 here. This will be from the 17-yard line.
Yeah, this is a low percentage.
They'll have to get this to the 10-yard line to keep the drive alive. Man in motion.
Probably delay a game. They were out there for a long time. Yep.
Delay a game against Southmoore. Just took too much time to try to come up with a 4th down play there.
Yeah, so now your percentages are even worse.
So Southmoore up against it at the moment, down 20 to the home squad. Hayes and Baldion in the backfield.
They need all that yardage, and there's such a tight formation on top of it.
So there's a blitz coming here. Ike trying to stop it, throws down the field, and that one is broke up. The pressure did its job. Eisenhower defense stops Southmoore and takes over on downs.
Well, that was a lot of time wasted off the clock by Southmoore.
And arguably their best sustained drive of the evening. I mean, you did have the quarterback keeper touchdown from almost 30 yards out. But, by the way, fans, we do want you to download the Oklahoma Sports Network apps. Free to download, free to watch. You can find them on Apple and Android devices. 12 schools in the Oklahoma Sports Network. Be sure to watch us at home with our apps on Roku, Amazon Fire, and Apple TV. Be sure to search for Oklahoma Sports Network. We're also on social media. You can like, share, and follow on Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. This game is also on YouTube as well. Find us online at oksportsnet.com. Subscribe to our weekly newsletter and stay up to date where we will be. Find photos and a whole lot more. Free to subscribe at oksportsnet.com.
There we go.
As we have
Rashad
Hurt getting the football, and he brings it down to the 29-yard line. And by the way, one more thing I want to mention. You want to go vote for the OSN Player of the Week online at oksportsnet.com. I would imagine there's a certain running back in blue wearing number 1 that should be up for that this week. We feature 3 players each week for you to vote on that had the best performance on Friday nights. Brought to you by Trinity Restoration. It's the OSN Player of the Week, and that one should be an Eisenhower first down as we tick down inside 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter. So Ike content, after going 4 offensive drives and being perfect for 4 touchdowns, just eating up the clock here to potentially put up 35 at the end of the half. Hurd in the backfield along with Charlie Trachty. That backfield responsible for all 4 of Eisenhower's touchdowns in this first half tonight. Trips to the top of your screen.
Blitz.
3-step drop, throws it downfield. Wide open. Caught! He's going to sprint into the end zone.
Touchdown.
Fly, Eagles, fly! It's an Eisenhower touchdown!
Well, that's his second, so he's trying to get player of the game himself.
And Sari Sheridan gets on the board as Eisenhower extends this lead to what will be 35-8, pending the result of the extra point. So Brian Fry is lining up for the extra point. Ball snapped, it's down, the kick is up, and it is good. 3:27 remaining. Eisenhower all over Southmoore, 35-8. You're watching Lawton Ike football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends, and our experienced staff will make your satisfaction a priority. The all-new Westside Carpet One, behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cash Road.
Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And just a beautiful fake from Charlie Trachty. And next thing you know, 63-yard touchdown pass to Sari Sheridan. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In. Basically almost any kind of food you want. If I go one more time, I'm going to try the pizza next. 2 locations in Lawton. Pack up the car. Let's go to Wayne's.
Well, this might not be Springfield, but the Eagles are definitely eating the cats tonight.
Yeah, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the Saber Cats. And with 3:27 remaining, Eisenhower up 35-8. 5 offensive drives, 5 touchdowns. As Southmoore brings this out from the 8-yard line. Gets brought down at around the 21 and gets a little bit more oomph on it down to the 23. Fans, don't forget to tune in to our halftime. We will be having the full unedited homecoming court for Eisenhower, brought to you by Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music, with a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Call them at 580-357-1118. 3:20 remaining as Southmoore goes back on offense here.
Got twins on the top.
So 3 receivers set this time. And like Russ said, Twins at the top of your screen. Quarterback takes the snap, looks to throw it. Dropped and was just thrown too high for his intended target as it falls incomplete with 3:14 remaining.
That was number 5. Number 5, Gabe Willingham, and he paid the price for not catching it because he got smacked anyway.
So the Eisenhower band is camped out in the southeast corner of the end zone here, getting ready for halftime.
Okay, we got wing trips to the top of the screen.
So 3 receivers set with the wing trips.
Pass.
3-step drop, looks to run out of the pocket here. Quarterback trying to make hay with his feet. Able to get near the first down marker, crosses the 30-yard line. And Southmoore will look to have a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down here. 3:04 remaining until we get to see the homecoming court tonight.
Yeah, that pop on the quarterback was by Rashad Hurt.
And Hurt has made some big tackles. Remember in that first quarter, he did his tribute to Dikembe Mutombo with the finger wag. And then after his first touchdown tonight, he did the D-Generation X crotch chop.
Run.
So going with the run here, first man to meet number 26, tackled by number 74. That's T.J. Jones.
Got a flag. I'm not sure if it's a hold or they're going to get our guy for popping the quarterback after he handed it off.
So Malachi Williams with the run. That's number 26 for Southmoore.
Holding. Good.
So that is against Southmoore. That's why he was able to spring the leak and bust it loose. I'll bring that one back. So inside 3 minutes remaining here.
Yeah, they better do something. They're going to be giving the ball back to us, and we're going to have good field position again.
So 3rd down, 13 yards to go. This one is at the 21-yard line. They're going to have to get this down to the 34.
Pass.
3-step drop, pressure coming, able to evade it, runs out, throws it downfield, and that one goes out of bounds, incomplete. It's going to be 4th down and long for Southmoore.
Yeah, I think that quarterback was just throwing it and praying the right guy caught it.
Yeah, so much pressure there for him as Ike's defense has looked almost perfect, save for the quarterback sneak that kind of faked to the running back, which has allowed for Sophomoore's only points of the first half. And now you have Sari Sheridan lined up at the 43-yard line awaiting this punt return.
Yeah, I think he's too far back. He needs to scoot up more. This kid ain't got the leg for that.
And I think Sari is starting to recognize that. The punt is up and away. And it kind of rolls down, takes a Southmoore bounce to the 35-yard line, and that is where Eisenhower will take over with 2:40 remaining in the opening half. So Eisenhower with their best first half of the season, looking to get their second win of 2024, first in Class 6A. We'll be back with this upcoming offensive drive on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
Eisenhower leading 28-8, or correction, 35-8. Yeah, because the Sari Sheridan touchdown. 2:40 remaining in the second quarter. Want to give one final shout out to our second quarter sponsor, Comanche Home Center. Over 50 years of experience in the lumber industry. They provide building materials to get that done correctly for you. Carpet One with floor covering products for the individual, builder, or commercial jobs. Located at 2 Southwest C Avenue here in Lawton. So yes, 35-8. The scoring has been fast and furious after what seemed to be a droughtful September. October bringing the rain in this first game tonight against Southmoore. Able to get this run out, and that is Sheridan with the football, and then he juked 3 sophomore defenders. There's still a scrum there at the 18-yard line. Clock starts to finally run down towards the 2.5-minute mark.
Yeah, we've really squandered a chance here because on the punt return we were out of position, and then we got a 15-yard personal foul penalty on top of it, which moved us back from the 35 to the 20.
And then that first down play wasn't exactly...
we could have had the ball midfield or so if we'd have just played those plays right.
4 receivers set, 3 receivers at the top of your screen here. Trackty in the backfield. Takes a 3-step drop, throws it down the field, and then we have a big catch there by number 4, Brandon Goldsmith. Move those chains. It's an Eisenhower first down.
He took that out of the DB's hands. I mean, the DB had a pick.
The DB had a pick, and then he got mossed. So inside 2 minutes now as we tick down inside the 145 mark for this next offensive play. They're going to go back to the running game here, and you had Jabari Shepard get wrapped up only after a gain of about 1 there. Clock ticking down inside 90 seconds, and this may be the only drive in the entire first half where Eisenhower does not score a touchdown, which is a welcome relief after you play the likes of MacArthur, Coral Albert, and Stillwater.
Yeah, this is our best half we played
all season.
Probably even better than any last year.
Right. Trackty takes the ball. It's a 3-step drop. He has to roll out, throws it down the field, and that one is out of bounds, incomplete. So once again, you want to stay around for the halftime show. We will have the entire homecoming court for Lawton Eisenhower unedited for you here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Halftime will be brought to you by Phillips Music. And this is the type of game that you want to have because a happy homecoming makes everyone go home happy. So kind of some confusion there on the offensive side. We're going to have a timeout, and we'll take one with them. Eisenhower up 35-8 over Southmoore. This is Ike Football on OSN. Fans, do not forget we will have the entire homecoming court here from Cameron Stadium for you at our halftime show. Halftime band sponsor is Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music with a wide variety of instruments and accessories located at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Dial 580-357-1118. That will be the halftime show here for Eisenhower homecoming. And a very happy first half. Ike up 35-8 over Southmoore, and with the ball with 107 remaining in this first half. Takes the snap, Trackty throws it over the middle, and broke up, floated a dart down the middle, falls incomplete on the coverage with 1 minute remaining before we have our homecoming court.
That was actually good coverage. He was running man or step for step with him.
Was running stride for stride and was able to just punch it as the ball arrived in the vicinity of where the receiver and the defender met.
Fourth down, we're going for it.
Well, when you're up 35-8, you don't have much that you have to worry about. Throws it and wide open, and it's caught inside the 35-yard line. First down, Eisenhower, and of course it's Sari Sheridan.
Who would have thunk?
I know, right?
I mean, if I was a defensive coordinator, I'd just let him run free. I ain't got to worry about him.
Well, and he did run free. It's almost like the defense wasn't thinking to cover him at that point. So Ike now with the football at the 34. 54 seconds remaining, may very well get a touchdown on this sixth offensive drive to go with the first 5 tonight. Tratty, 3-step drop, throws it downfield, and maybe in double coverage. Broken up by Southmoore, and that one will fall incomplete with 47 seconds remaining.
And that was not a good throw. It was a bad throw in the double coverage. Bad combination.
It was trying to force it, and honestly, Tracty's lucky it wasn't an interception on that one.
You know, if you'd have let him a little further, he had an opportunity because Surrey had just a step, just barely.
And here's the thing. You're up by so much, you could fake it to Siri and have Rashad coming out of the backfield for like a mid-range throw.
Yeah, we used to do that all the time when we had a fast running back.
4 receiver set, trips at the top of the screen. Tracty going a full 8-9 step drop, throws it. And not much going on that one. Kind of broke up before it could even develop. 42 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Yeah, what you should do is like what you were talking about. Send Siri on a flyer out, pull the defense deep, and then just swing Rashad out of the backfield.
Yeah, swing Rashad out for about 7 to 10 yards, out in front while you have the entire defensive secondary.
Yeah, you got 2 or 3 chasing Surrey right now. So
yeah, so they're worried about him, and they forgot that the running back has 3 touchdowns already tonight.
Timeout.
Timeout with 42 seconds remaining. Eisenhower all over Southmoore by a score of 35-8. We'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant at Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
Eisenhower up 35-8 as we return back on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Don't forget, the full homecoming court for Eisenhower 2024 will be available tonight at halftime as we have 42 seconds remaining here in this first half. So 3rd down and 10 here. Tratty going a full 5-step drop, throws this here. And that one was straight flat on the turf, goes incomplete. You're looking at 4th down and 10. But, hey, looks like the last 4th down was converted, right?
Yeah, I mean, with the score and the time left in the half, I'd definitely go for it, too.
So we have subs coming on. Looks like this may be Eisenhower's first punt of the evening.
No, they're going to go for a field goal.
So you do have Brian Frias. This looks like it'll be a
49-yard.
It would be a 49-yard field goal attempt. Now, he hit from 35 or 30. No, it was a 37-yarder against Lawton, if I'm not mistaken.
Watch out.
Ball's down, the kick is up, and that one.
They can return that. Get out there.
They can return it, and they are trying to return it, and there could be a special teams catastrophe here as Southmoore is looking to take this to the house. And they are able to bring it all the way back. So, not much going on the field goal attempt. No one was back to allow for the return. And Southmoore gets their second touchdown of the first half on a special teams return from over 100 yards out.
That's not teaching your players the rules of the game. The rules of the game is they can return that. And when you got 11 guys standing there with their thumb up it.
It's very frustrating, but now we're saying the referee, there may be a penalty. It's against Southmoore.
Blocking the back.
So the touchdown comes off the board. But again, like you mentioned, Russ, that doesn't take away from the fact that it's bad awareness on special teams. You have to look for the return man if you're going to be going for any field goals over 40+. We know Frias can hit that if it's unrestricted, but there was a lot of pressure on that kick.
Yeah, I've never seen him kicked on that far. That would definitely be the maximum distance for that kid.
So 31 seconds remaining. But again, Frias did hit a 37-yarder. I think it was against MacArthur. I want to say it was Lawton, but it may have been against MacArthur. I know it was one of the Lawton schools he hit it against.
MacArthur.
It was Mac.
Yeah.
So he hit the 37-yarder against Mac. So, Coach Harris like, hey, let's trot him out there, see if he can hit it from about 10, 12 yards longer.
Yeah, that's a lot of difference.
Now they're putting 31 seconds on the clock here. They're going, okay, so it's 21 seconds. I stand corrected. So, time running out here. Southmoore have the ball. They're going to put this out around the 28-yard line.
Trips to the top, single receiver to the bottom. We're playing prevent.
Yeah, so quarterback rolling out here, looks to throw it down the field, and it is caught at around the 39.
Inbounds.
Inbounds. This clock has to start running sooner rather than later.
As soon as they set the chains. He clocked it.
Yeah, so he clocks it with 12 seconds remaining. Eisenhower up 35-8, and, you can't go perfect in the first half, but that's probably the best first half we've seen, honestly, in Coach Javon Harris's entire tenure here.
Oh, yeah, by far.
Because anytime you can score on the first 6 possessions, you're having a pretty good night, especially on homecoming. Pressure coming, looks to throw it downfield for a Hail Mary. And it's broken up by Sari Sheridan, and that will not go anywhere with 2 seconds remaining before the band can finally take the field.
Got lucky there. That receiver was behind our guy.
Receiver was behind, but they tried to test Sari Sheridan. Stillwater did, and Sheridan did a really good job early in the game.
Oh, he blanketed their top receiver.
And they had to get the top receiver to go in motion to score his first touchdown. So Sheridan, an excellent defender as well as being an outstanding wide receiver, very good on both sides of the football.
Got a diamond formation. Trip is on the bottom here.
Yeah, bunch formation at the bottom of the screen here. And this will be one final Hail Mary. There's a pressure coming here. He almost sacks him. Quarterback escapes. Looking to get rid of this one down the field. It's going to be down near the 20-yard line.
Intercepted.
And no going on that one. We may have a return here. And it's Sari Sheridan again. If anyone could return it, it's going to be Sheridan. And he gets knocked out of bounds at the 37-yard line. We are at finally the end of the first half. So excellent first half for 2024. Homecoming for Lawton Eisenhower. Scoring on 5 of the 6 first drives of the first half. And we will have the homecoming court here in just a moment. Eisenhower leading Southmoore 35-8. This is Lawton Eisenhower football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
4D Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
It's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious.
It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza
Pizza Hut.
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
Halftime sponsor is Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music. Wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road, 580-357-1118. Here is the full band performance and homecoming court.
What do you say? Cause I slapped the fuck out of Jack Hill. He better stop trying to act in front of DJ.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Eisenhower High School's homecoming presentation. The 10 male and 10 female candidates were selected last month by their senior classmates. Today, the candidates were presented to the entire EHS student body and faculty during the homecoming assembly. The student body and faculty were then given the opportunity to vote for the 2024 Homecoming King and Queen. Now, we proudly present the 2024 Homecoming King and Queen candidates. The first candidate is Mr. Jonathan Ballard. Jonathan is the son of Garrett and Maria Ballard. Jonathan is escorting the first Queen candidate, Miss Jessie Bush. Jessie is the daughter of Vicki Bush and Carl Bush. The second King candidate is Mr. Gavin Milkey. Gavin is the son of Brett Lemons and Thomas Milkey. Gavin is escorting the second Queen candidate, Miss Julia Smalley. Julia is the daughter of Natalie Tate and Jacob Smalley. The third King candidate is Mr. Mason Rauch. Mason is the son of Jessica and Justin Rauch. Mason is escorting our third Queen candidate, Miss Emily Vasconcelos. Emily is the daughter of Craig and Maria Vasconcelos. The fourth King candidate is Mr. Siri Sheridan.
Which side of the coin? I hope it's this side.
Siri is the son of Katie Sheridan and Siri Sheridan. Siri is escorting the fourth Queen candidate, Miss Morgan Emerson. Morgan is the daughter of Earl and Catherine Emerson. The fifth King candidate is Mr. Dylan McCune. Dylan is the son of Michael and Amanda McCune. Dylan is escorting the 5th Queen candidate, Miss Talia Stevens. Talia is the daughter of Portia and Brian Stevens. The 6th King candidate is Mr. Charlie Chokti. Charlie is the son of Aaron and Leslie Chokti. Charlie is escorting the 6th Queen candidate, Miss Deja Dugas. Deja is the daughter of Raphael and Jareen Dugas. The 7th candidate is Mr. Jabbar Smith. Jabbar is the son of Tabitha Parker and Clarence Smith. Jabbar is escorting the 7th Queen candidate, Miss Ariana Roy. Ariana is the daughter of Aurelio and Nara Roy. The 8th King candidate is Mr. Rashad Hart. Rashad is the son of Sandra Hurt and Anthony Hurt. Rashad is escorting the 8th Queen candidate, Miss J.C. Mason. J.C. is the daughter of Jenny and Casey Mason. The 9th King candidate is Mr. Camden Hobart. Camden is the son of Jennifer Robinette and Thad Hobart. Camden is escorting the 9th Queen candidate, Miss Jaquela Morgan. Jaquela is the daughter of Jamie and Samaria Morgan. The 10th King candidate is Mr. Deshaun Scott. Deshaun is the son of Dolores Williams and Julie and Anthony Cox. Deshaun is escorting the 10th Queen candidate, Miss Skylar Myers. Skylar is the daughter of Amanda Myers and Shakira Myers. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you your homecoming EHS 2024 King, Rashad Hart. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2024 Eisenhower High School homecoming queen is Miss Jaquela Morgan. Ladies and gentlemen, please give one more huge round of applause for our homecoming queen and our king and queen. Now taking the field is the Eisenhower High School Screaming Eagle Marching Band. They are under the direction of Mr. Joshua Branch, Mr. George Barrett, and Mrs. Lacey West. And under the field direction of drum majors Marcus Aguilar and Jaden Jackson. Drum captain is Mason Round. And color guard captain Harvey Gross. Tonight's halftime selection is Painted Black. Drum majors, is your band ready? Hey, student fans, we have some exciting news for you. For our game on October 24th, there's Northwest Classen. Our friends at Chick-fil-A Castro will be hosting a halftime Kickin' for Chicken contest.
Once again, congratulations to the homecoming queen, Jacayla Morgan, and the homecoming king, Rashad Hurt. We can call him King Rashad now, as it's good to be the king with 3 first-half rushing touchdowns. Halftime sponsor is Phillips Music, now offering the area's most complete music lesson program. Almost every family of instruments can be taught at Phillips Music, with a wide variety of instruments and accessories at 107 Southwest Sheridan Road. Dial 580-357-1118. We'll have the second half coming back after the other side of this break. Eisenhower up 35-8 over Southmoore on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs, we make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
When it comes to your health, you want and deserve the best. You want a hospital with the highest quality scores in the region and one that provides safe, excellent care. Southwestern Medical Center has been a part of this community for 115 years and has a history of delivering compassionate, skilled health care to Lawton and Fort Sill. Choose the hospital that has always put the health of this community first. Southwestern Medical Center. Be well. Live well. That's why we're here.
Sidelined by surgery, illness, injury? Valor Physical Therapy can help. At Valor PT, our skilled therapists create a rehabilitation program individualized for you, with education and encouragement each step of the way. Whether it's sports or the activities of life, let Valor get you back in the game. Start now at 405-265-6449. No referral needed. Mention Oklahoma Sports Network and get a free t-shirt at your first appointment.
Clothes nowadays are so expensive. And no matter how good a sale is, you still walk out spending hundreds on barely anything. Goodwill is the place to go. We have a wide variety of affordable clothing for all ages. To help you save, we have weekly specials from half off to 99-cent items. Make sure to check out our colors of the week before you start shopping to get more for less. Save at your local Goodwill today.
Your job can get dirty. You need a solution. At Waste Solutions, we offer front-end loaders, roll-off containers, and dumpsters for any job, large or small. Our services are for everybody, from small businesses to contractors to construction companies and everyone in between. We are a locally owned company, and we've been serving our community for 21 years. We love Southwest Oklahoma, and we take care of our own. Every dirty problem has a solution. We're Waste Solutions. Click or call today.
Back live here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Third quarter action about to be underway. Once again, want to thank Jacayla Morgan, the 2024 homecoming queen for Lawton Eisenhower, and congratulations to her and her family. And King Rashad Hurt, 3 touchdowns in that first half, and the homecoming king. So we'll have to call him King Rashad for the rest of the season of the way he's been running tonight against Southmoore. So want to give special thanks to our third quarter sponsor, the Lawton Firefighters Association. Proudly supporting the community they serve every single day. It's the Lawton Firefighters Association. Also want to give a special shout out to Wayne's Drive-In, our kickoff sponsor. From burgers to baskets, pizzas, salads, steak fingers, and the best sweet tea and cherry limeade in town. 2 locations at 7 Southwest Sheridan Road and 6810 Northwest Cash Road. Before or after the game, let's go to Wayne's. So 35-8, and the best first half that Coach Devon Harris has had in his now 3-year tenure here at Lawton Eisenhower. And, Russ, how do you follow that up?
Well, you need to come out and set the tone for the second half. Get a pretty good lead. Don't definitely want to fall asleep. It's be a long shot for him to let the other team come back and win, but you definitely don't want to fall asleep. Got to keep building on. Got to keep building on for next week too. We got a tough one next week.
Yeah, big game coming up next week against Putnam City. The game will be coming up next Friday night on the Oklahoma Sports Network. And that will be another game. If you can beat Putnam City at Putnam City Stadium, that would go a long way towards securing a playoff appearance during your first year in Class 6A, which would be outstanding for Lawton Eisenhower. As this third quarter kickoff is about to be underway here. Ike about to let this go from the 40-yard line. So kickoff here as the third quarter is officially underway. And this is almost recovered. Ike may have it in the 20-yard line. And they do! So Southmoore gets on the football but doesn't secure it. And Ike is about to blow this game wide open.
Yeah, you can't let the ball bounce. That ball's a live ball.
So live football, Eisenhower has it, and this could be the potential. I guess when you're going through 3 of the 10 toughest teams in the state of Oklahoma, there's a lot of rage and frustration that you're going to let out on an opponent that is on an equal playing field, and Eisenhower is showing that for their 2024 homecoming. So getting back to start the third quarter, who'd have thought? Well, I guess there's a reason Javon Harris wanted the ball to start the game, because he was going to get to start both the first and third quarter. Going back to Rashad Hurt, gets back to around the 20-yard line. Drive started at the 21. They're going to say no gain. It'd be second down and 10.
Yeah, they shot the gap. There's no way. There's no place for him to run.
So, opening up the scoring to start the second half, Eisenhower hoping to punch this into the end zone. Major turnover by the SaberCats. And a bad road trip going awry here for them. Trochty throws it, and that play is whistled dead. Flag is down here. So referee.
That'd be a false start.
That's going to be 5 yards against Ike here. As we look to get back to live game action. So this will be second down and 15 for Eisenhower.
The holdup is because the chain crew decided to walk back with the 5-yard penalty.
And they're now putting this at the 26, so unless this is a 10-yard penalty. So 3 receiver sets at the bottom of your screen in trips formation. Hurt out in motion, 3-step drop. Trochty throws it downfield, and nothing in particular as it falls incomplete.
Trochty got smacked that time.
Yeah, so you can tell he's been working on his pocket presence with his 3- and 5-step drops, but yeah, nothing going on that one as the defense was just off in his face on that one. So now third down and 15, the ball is officially at the 36-yard line. Ike will have to get this to the 11. Trochty throws it down the middle, and he underthrew his target, intended for number 7, Aiden Dingle, thrown at his feet, incomplete.
Yeah, he rushed it, and he didn't have to.
But now would be a good opportunity to roll Brian Frias out if you did want to go for a field goal, because this is something more appropriate with his range here. And they're going to keep the offense out on the field on fourth down. A luxury you can have when you have a 35-8 lead. Sari Sheridan at the top of your screen here. Rashad Hurt in the backfield. Trochty goes full 7-step drop, and he's under pressure. Southmoore going to take over on downs. Sack made on that one by number 99 for Southmoore, Sean McCray, the sophomore defensive tackle for the SaberCats.
You know, it's crazy. It was fourth down, so you get sacked, you turn over the ball and downs. Why not just throw the ball up in the air? If it's intercepted, who cares? They're getting the ball anyway.
Right, and, you know, the benefit of that, at least when you recover the ball, there's no return. Even worst case scenario like that, Southmoore is going to be deep in their own territory having the football here.
You just don't take the sack. It's fourth down, you throw the ball.
So bunch formation, 3 receivers at the bottom of your screen for the SaberCats. They're able to get a 3-step drop here, throws it to the running back, and he's able to move and get enough to go past midfield and into Eisenhower territory at the 47-yard line.
Yeah, we were trying to cover the swing back coming out with our middle linebacker. He's out of position. He can't do it.
So the thing, if you're Ike, you really have to not celebrate the game because there's still a whole second half and you want to remain focused here. SaberCats now have the ball at the Eisenhower 47.
Got twins.
So twins at the top of the screen. Dual twins also at the bottom of the screen.
Pass.
Pressure coming, able to roll out of it. Stays on his feet past the sideline, and he's going to roll, and there may be enough down here to get him in the red zone. Southmoore looking to roll on their first offensive possession of the second half, and Taven Hayes making that look so smooth as the Southmoore quarterback puts potentially Southmoore in scoring position. 10:32 remaining here in the third quarter. We're going to have a timeout, and we'll take one with them. We'll be right back on the Oklahoma Sports Network in just a moment.
Sign Company has been serving Oklahoma and surrounding states for over 60 years. As a family-owned business, our focus has always been on driving people to your door, not just selling you a sign. From custom sign design and manufacturing to installation and service, AeroSign has the knowledge and experience to deliver the ideal sign for you while using materials of the highest quality to ensure that your sign will look great for years and years to come. We design and manufacture our signs for longevity, so you get the greatest return on investment possible. AeroSign Company, helping your business thrive since 1955.
Goodbye, paperwork. Hello, convenience. Farewell, waiting. Hello, personal service. Catch you later, dreaming. Hello, planning. Buy your dream home, connect with a personal banker, and easily schedule an appointment with digital tools from Arvest Bank. Goodbye limits, hello possibilities.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network. Southmoore with the football, quarterback rolling out here, and he's looking to run on it, throws downfield.
Through his hands, incomplete.
So, threw it high and all offside, goes harmlessly to the turf as it falls incomplete. So, the time on the clock is with 10:24 remaining here in the third quarter. Ike up 35-8 over Southmoore. King Rashad hurt. Queen Jacayla Morgan. We hope you enjoyed the homecoming court and the band performance at halftime.
You got stacked twins to the top with a wing back to that side, too.
They're going back to the running game here. They're going to go inside the 20, all the way down to the 11-yard line. Again, number 29 for Southmoore, Aiden Baudion.
Flag. Something happened over on the sidelines.
So that may or may not be coming back here. We'll take a look at that and see what the official comes up with. As the clock is at 10:10 remaining in the third quarter here, waiting for the result of the convening officials here at around the 12-yard line. Face mask against Eisenhower. That's the third face mask penalty of the night against the Eagles.
That's a first down, first and goal.
So Southmoore looking to punch this one in here coming up. So still under center, number 4, Taven Hayes, the sophomore quarterback. And his running back, number 29, Aiden Baldion.
Yeah.
And we may have either an offsides or a false start penalty. See how they call this one.
I think it's going to be an offsides.
And if it's offsides, it'd be half the distance to the goal line.
Nope, false start.
It was false start. It'd go back 5 yards against Southmoore. So a slow third quarter for both teams here so far. Ball now at the 11-yard line. Southmoore looking to punch this in. Now in the backfield, number 26, Malachi Williams. Gets rid of this one.
Overthrown.
So not really working out on that one as it falls incomplete.
Yeah, he just threw that one up.
So now we are looking at what will be a third down here, I believe. They're calling it second down still from the 11. Williams with Hayes in the backfield. They go to the Williams, fake the Williams. Hayes keeps it on his feet. Going to run this one in for a sophomore touchdown. So, Southmoore thought they had a second quarter touchdown with that field goal return to in the second quarter, but that one came back, and that officially puts the SaberCats back on the board. First score in the third quarter here. So 35-14 temporarily. Extra point upcoming because Southmoore did score on a 2-point conversion on their first touchdown of the evening. Snap away, ball down, kick is up, and it is good. So Southmoore able to get their second touchdown. Ike still up 35-15. We'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Landmarks. They stand as symbols, reminding us of history and moments that shape our lives. We create our own landmarks. At Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, we understand the importance of honoring these moments. Let our compassionate team help you celebrate the life and legacy of your loved one. Offering a range of services to honor the stories that matter most, we believe that every life leaves a mark that deserves to be cherished and remembered. Becker-Raybon Funeral Home, honoring the landmarks of your life.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network. So 11-yard touchdown run by Taven Hayes, the quarterback under center for the Southmoore SaberCats. Trims the Eisenhower lead to 35-15 as we continue on here in the third quarter. 9:31 remaining in the third. And, Rush, you hope that Ike doesn't lose focus here as there is a short kick recovered at the 29, just going to be kneeled down upon as the Eagles begin their second offensive drive of the second half, hoping to have a lot more success than having the ball right at the SaberCat 21 and not doing anything with it to start this third quarter.
Yeah, that was a smart move by the kick returner. Just fair caught it.
Yeah, just fair catch it. You don't have to do much with it. You're still up 20. Trockey under center here. Going back to Rashad Hurt on the running game, and he may get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that will be it.
Yeah, that was a counter play, and the way you beat counter plays is you get penetration.
Yeah, so they were able to penetrate and get in there, make sure Rashad Hurt didn't get much. No gain officially, ball at the 30-yard line. I have to move this down to the 40-yard line, and you hope that the offense doesn't grow stagnant after having their best first half of the entire season. Trockey takes a three-step drop, throws it over the middle, and it's nearly intercepted. Pass is broken up by Southmoore. Isaiah Cato, number 16, steps in and nearly is able to pick that one off.
Yeah, it was a dangerous pass.
So dangerous pass there. Third down and 10. And after having a first half where you score touchdowns on your first 5 offensive possessions, Eisenhower is under threat of not scoring for 3 possessions in a row. Trockey able to go full 7-step drop here, feels the pressure and gets sacked immediately. So number 41, that is Kenan Kennedy, just able to get back there and stop any offensive progress here.
Well, as nice as we played the first half, we're playing the exact opposite second half so far.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Again, it's one of those things you have to keep the momentum moving forward. You do not want Southmoore to get back into this game. Certainly, it's one of those things where you hope the wake-up call happens for Eisenhower sooner rather than later. Punt is up and away. And that one takes a good Ike bounce down past the 40-yard line, rolling past the 35-yard line, and will take a golf punt down to the 31-yard line. So just like hitting a chip shot on the course there, Russ?
Yeah, I don't understand what they were doing because they had 2 guys back for the return, and they had them run past the return.
So Ike up 35-15 here, just trying to stifle Southmoore trying to get any momentum. Realistically, you think Ike's going to go to 2-3 here because, again, you go up 35-8, scoring on your first 5 offensive possessions. You don't want to turn that hose off because it can be difficult trying to turn it back on. But no touchdowns in the first 2 drives of this third quarter for the Eagles.
Yeah, stacked twins. They like the screen out of this.
So, taking a 3-step drop, throws it over the middle, and it looks like it fell to the turf incomplete, and it did. Intended for his target, number 17, Ashton Jay.
He was open, but that quarterback threw behind him.
Threw behind him here, and so looked like he was at a point where if he'd have caught that, it would have been first down yardage. But, yeah, miscommunication between the quarterback and the receiver here. A Southmoore be 2nd and 10 upcoming. So throwing this out of the backfield here, going to the running back. He's going to get a first down and more. Eventually being tackled on the play by Raheem Elzy, but not before Southmoore is able to get a first down here.
Yeah, Jabari Shepard got faked out of his jockstrap there. He had the tackle for a loss, and he got juked.
So from the 46-yard line, Southmoore trying to build another offensive drive here. Ike defense needs to toughen up and stop any momentum. Plenty of time for the quarterback here looking to let this one go down the field. There's a penalty flag. So we're going to see what happens on this one. If it was on defense or offense, we will get a call from the referee here in a moment. Currently, we have 7:17 remaining in the third quarter. And just waiting for the official ball spot here. Looks like it may have been against Eisenhower. Defenders are signaling that they are going back here. So that is going to be a first down, Southmoore. They're going to put this at the 44-yard line.
Yeah, holding defense.
So a defensive hold here against Eisenhower. Trips at the bottom of your screen now for the SaberCats. Taven Hayes under center.
Pass.
Running out from under center, and he's going to get a first down and more.
Touchdown.
He's going to get another touchdown for Southmoore, and this is a problem for Eisenhower's defense. 2 consecutive rushing touchdowns. It may come back here. We'll see what the flag is, but that is not something. If you're Ike's defense, you need to put a spy on him for the rest of the game.
Well, we're averaging letting in 68 points a game. We don't need it.
Yeah, but you're averaging 68 points a game on defense against some of the toughest teams in the state. It is offensive holding which sprung the leak. But if you're Ike, you need to nip that in the bud right now.
Yeah, our halftime adjustments aren't being very impressive so far.
Well, and there really didn't need to be any halftime adjustments. You just need to come out with the same aggression and intensity like you did that whole first half.
Yeah. Unfortunately, the opponent came out the second half like that.
Well, when you're punched in the mouth down 35-8, you would hope that you come out with some aggression and intensity, but Ike has to match that. Split twin set. There's a whistle called before the ball can be snapped. And we'll see what they call here on this one. So this is defense against Ike. Offsides. 5-yard penalty. It's going to make it 1st and 5 now. As the clock ticks down, we're at 7:05 remaining in the third quarter.
1st and 1.
So at the 35, they got to get this to the 34. 4 opportunities to gain 3 feet. And they'll get it easily. And they'll get more than that. They'll get about 7 or 8.
Now that's how you run a silent snap quarterback sneak.
Yeah, if you can get 7 or 8 out of it. But again, Ike has to toughen up and put a target out on Taven Hayes. We've seen how dangerous he is running with his feet. You just got to have a quarterback spy to prevent him from getting out of the pocket.
Yeah, because nobody else is hurting you.
And if they're hurting you, it's a result of Hayes running offensive fakes. So, taking plenty of time here, throws it downfield, and it's going to go all the way down. Goes incomplete. He dropped it in the back of the end zone.
If the receiver would have high-balled that, he'd had a touchdown, but he tried to catch it in his breadbasket and gave the defensive back time to knock the ball out.
So 6:32 remaining in the third quarter here. Very uneventful third quarter for Eisenhower on homecoming. Rashad Hurt with 3 touchdowns. Charlie Trotke with a quarterback keeper touchdown run and a 63-yard touchdown pass to Sari Sheridan in that first half. Nothing here in the third. So throws this out wide, and that nearly got intercepted. It was a game of hot potato there being played by the wide receiver, intended for number 5, which is Gabe Willingham. Rashad Hurt almost picked it up off the bobble, and that would have been a big-time momentum shifter.
Oh, that would have been huge.
3rd down and 10 upcoming here from the 29-yard line for the SaberCats.
They like to run that diamond formation right on the sideline.
Yeah, and they do have it on their sideline at the top of your screen. Bunch formation with 3 receivers set. Going back to the running game here, and then that one is going to be looked like the ball may have been fumbled, but he held on to it, and they were able to bring this down after a gain of about 6. Looks to be 4th down and about 4. It's going to be officially 4th down and 5 for the SaberCats. They're going to try to speed this up. They have to make it to the 19-yard line to keep the drive alive here. Hayes walking up to the huddle, and they're going to call a timeout.
They got a flag.
Well, not a timeout. It is a flag at the 32. So, false start against the SaberCats. Now you're looking at 4th down and 10. But I would imagine being now 20, you know they're going to go for it. You're deep in Eisenhower territory at this point.
Last time they were in this, they went through about a 5-yard pass.
So from the 29-yard line, they have to get to the 19 to get the first down. 4th down and 10 to go, down 20. Southmoore's going to go for it. Hayes takes the snap. Rolls out here. Pressure coming. He may be able to run to enough to get the first down, and he's still rolling on his feet. Gets down to the 10-yard line, and it's first down Southmoore.
That kid's tearing up our defense.
So again, you have to put a spy on Hayes. We've seen this from the elite teams. And we could talk about what Stillwater's quarterback did last Friday night and how he had a clinic on Eisenhower's defense. So they're going to go ahead and try to get this up the field here. So they can stop the running game with their running backs, it seems, but when Hayes is able to run it under center.
Yeah, they still got 5 yards.
So Southmoore threatening to score another touchdown in this third quarter.
Yeah, if they get this touchdown, it's going to make it interesting.
With 4:47 remaining in the third quarter here.
Touchdown.
Quarterback run, and he does get into the end zone. Another Hayes touchdown, and Eisenhower's defense has some things that they have to fix. So Coach Harris has got to coach these guys up because the score is now 35-21, and Eisenhower's massive lead is dwindling with every sophomore possession.
And if you look at our sideline, it's pretty dead on our sideline.
Extra point upcoming here for Southmoore. Kick is down. It is up.
Good.
And it is good. It's going to be 35-23. Or 35-22 after the extra point. Southmoore cutting into Eisenhower's lead now, a 12-point ball game with 4:37 remaining in the third. We'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Are you looking for more than just a job? Barres Foods in Lawton offers a career with a competitive starting wage, opportunity for advancement, life and health insurance, including medical, dental, and vision, as well as 401k retirement plan. At Barres, you can be proud of a company that gives back to the community. But most of all, you can take pride from making a quality product. Barres Foods, making the best tasting hot dogs and smoked sausages, the food America likes to eat. So come be a part of a winning team and start your path to success today.
Back live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 4:37 remaining in the third quarter, and the story of this third quarter is Southmoore quarterback Taven Hayes, the sophomore, carving up the Eagles defense. And Russ, we were talking about this. Ike has to do something to get the focus and the aggression back, because if you blow this, any chance at postseason is over after tonight.
Yeah, you can't take such a big lead and just squander it. The worst part is right now the sidelines look really blasé.
Yeah, like there's not the urgency and the aggression, and this looks to be an onside kick.
That's live.
And did Southmoore recover this? They're acting like they did.
I think we got it, but
so again, Ike has to wake up. you know, it's a four-quarter football game, and this is something you cannot afford to have the nonchalant attitude that you had going against Lawton MacArthur. Because what happened is I knew that they were playing an opponent that they knew they could beat and played like that in the first half. But now you have Southmoore's quarterback ripping your defense apart, and now this is a situation where if you don't wake up here, it could be a catastrophe to end this game. Trockty gives it to Hurt. Hurt going nowhere. He's going to be lucky to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Well, what you're seeing is the halftime adjustments. The adjustments on our side are not very good, and the other side definitely got us pegged right now.
So this has to be a code red 5-alarm fire if you're Ike here. Trips to the top of your screen with Sari Sheridan. You got Rashad Hurt in the back with Charlie Trockty. Trockty, three-step drop, throws it. It's nearly intercepted.
Man, you're lucky that linebacker number 44 didn't pick that.
44 to linebacker Drake Pickett. And we want to thank our third-quarter sponsor, the Lawton Firefighters Association, proudly supporting the community. They serve every day, the Lawton Firefighters Association. But speaking of fire,
we can't do 3 and out here. If we do 3 and out here,
3 and out here would make things very, very bad. From the 35-yard line, Trockty able to throw it down the field. It's caught. Caught on that one by number 4, Brandon Goldsmith, and it is enough for an Eisenhower first down. And sometimes a first down may be all that it takes, Russ, because Ike has to get their heads back into the game to finish this win off.
Yeah, that had to give a bunch of size on our sideline.
So now at the 47-yard line, you got Hurt in the backfield with Trockty. They go back to Hurt. Hurt goes up the middle, and then is able to get one of his better runs of the second half here.
Yeah, it was all on him, though, man. He was hit. He was hit before he got to the line of scrimmage.
Inside 3:40 here remaining in the third quarter. And what has been a disastrous result coming out of the locker room after we showed you the homecoming court for 2024. Ike taking their time, trips at the top of the screen here. Trockty going back to Hurt. You have a couple of SaberCats converge on the homecoming king, newly crowned at halftime.
Yeah, I don't know what that was. You had all the linemen blocked to the left, and he ran to the right. I don't know if that was his mistake or the lineman's mistake.
So now you're looking at 3rd down and 5 yards to go. Ike has to get this football down to the 43 to keep the drive alive. From the 48.
They're blitzing.
Trockty here having a call on audible. Sari Sheridan has his hands up in frustration. They throw this football, and they blow the whistle dead on the play. So, I know that if Ike has a third quarter like this against Putnam City next week, it could be disastrous. They're going to have to play 4 quarters of football next week in Oklahoma City against Putnam City to have a shot at getting a win against PC.
Well, we need to wake up or we're not even going to do this one.
Right. Again, you looked so good in the first half, and maybe it was the homecoming court put the team asleep at the wheel here. You never know what happened, but 5-yard penalty against Ike. It's 3rd down and 9. Trockty looks downfield, throws it.
Siri got it.
So Sheridan able to come up with the football, move the change for an Eisenhower first down, 2:17 remaining here in the third quarter.
And that was all on Siri.
And
that was a bad pass.
So Sari able to go up and get that from Trockty. Now you have the offensive skill set players waiting for the play from Coach Harris. Hurt in the backfield with Trockty. Sheridan in the slot at the bottom of your screen. Trockty fakes it. Fakes it again. Throws it downfield, and that one intended for Rashad Hurt. Not much going on that. No, I take that back. It was not intended for Hurt. It was actually intended for Brandon Goldsmith.
had it open early, but you can't stand there all day. He's lucky to get sacked.
So from the 41-yard line, the drive is staying alive in spurts and sputters here. 2nd down and 10 upcoming for the Eagles. Eisenhower hanging on to a 35-22 lead over Southmoore for 2024 homecoming. Man in motion, that's Sari Sheridan. They give it to Sari Sheridan.
Sweep.
Sheridan is usually pretty good with his jet sweeps, and he's on his feet. Gets down enough for an Eisenhower first down past the 30-yard line.
He's short, but that was all on him.
He's short by about,
at the most.
I would say, 2 or 3 inches at this point. We'll see where they spot the ball. They keep Trockty in the shotgun here with Hurt in the backfield.
Oh.
And the offensive lineman moves. That's number 60, Tanner Samelka. So 5 yards against Ike. That's going to go from inches to 3rd down and 6. 1:22 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ike up 35-22 over Eisenhower. No points in the 2nd half after scoring on the first 5 offensive possessions of the 2024 homecoming game. Trips at the bottom of your screen. Trockty there in the backfield with Hurt. Trockty throws downfield, and it looks like the wide receiver got knocked down early by the defensive back.
I think it was the feet.
DJ Murray there on the coverage, and it's going to be 4th down and 6.
Yeah, I think he just got his feet tied up.
So 111 here, and this is going to be a big play that could determine momentum for the rest of the game. Ike has to get to the 31. They're calling in the play. Coach Harris is from the sideline. Sheridan at the top of the screen. You have Hurt in the backfield with quarterback Charlie Trockty. Trockty, 3-step drop, throws it over the middle. It's caught by Sari Sheridan. Stays on his feet for an Eisenhower first down. Move those chains, first down Eagles. Down to the 27-yard line.
It was nice to see they didn't get greedy. They threw for a few yards past the first down marker, didn't go for the long bomb, and low percentage pass. That's great.
Intelligent football to keep Southmoore on defense. Going back to Rashad Hurt. The homecoming king stays on his feet. It takes 3 Southmoore SaberCats to bring him down. So it looked like number 51, Joseph Clay, and number 6, Connor Taylor, were there on the tackle of Rashad Hurt. Clock is now down inside 35 seconds in this 3rd quarter. Ike leading Southmoore 35-22.
Yeah, going slow is not a bad idea if you score on this drive.
So pressure coming. Trockty just throws it away, has to get rid of it.
It should have been a penalty.
So it looked like, I would have thought that would be intentional grounding.
Yeah, nobody over there.
The refs are convening on this one, and you know, if we aren't looking at it through blue and white colored glasses, it looked like intentional grounding.
Yep.
And there goes the flag. That's intentional grounding against Ike.
And that's loss of down plus loss of yardage.
Yeah, nobody in the vicinity there, and you really can't try to be biased with that one. I mean, that was as plain as day.
Yeah, that was obvious.
20 seconds remaining. Ike's going to lose that down as Trockty didn't want to get sacked. So now you're in a situation, it's 3rd down and long. Ball is being placed at the 37-yard line, and Ike has to get this inside the red zone to get a first down at the 19. 3 receivers set here. Trockty trying to avoid pressure, throws it down the field, and it was popped up by number 15 for Eisenhower. Dante Nolan, 5'7" senior, 150 pounds.
He was 10 yards from getting the first down anyway, so it was a good chance he wasn't going to get it, but catch the ball.
So you wonder if they bring out the field goal unit here and Ike trying to hang on to that lead, or if they'll just punt it.
If they're smart, they'll punt it.
12 seconds remaining in the third quarter. Ike up by 13 over Southmoore, 35-22. No points in this quarter, again, after scoring on the first 5 possessions of tonight's homecoming game. So this is whistled dead before there can be any attempt at a punt. Back deep for Ike was number 31, Emilio Ortiz.
Good thing, though, didn't blow the whistle. Snap was over the punter's head.
And that could have been a disaster. Penalty against Ike.
Delay of game.
And probably Coach Harris doing that on purpose to try to see if he could pin Southmoore deep here. Ortiz, the freshman punter, back at around the 45. Able to get rid of this one and punts it. Barely gets it off. It's going to hop and take a Ike bounce inside the 20 down to the 16-yard line where Southmoore will take over.
Yep.
And that is the end of the third quarter. We will come back with the fourth quarter of tonight's game. Ike looking to hang on to win homecoming right here up 35-22 over Southmoore on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Bank First is uniquely Oklahoman, deeply rooted in over 50 communities statewide. From those roots, our investment in education springs forth, helping to raise the Oklahoma leaders of tomorrow while providing financial strength to the business leaders of today. That's the kind of loyalty that helps entire communities thrive. Bank First, loyal to Oklahoma, loyal to you.
College is more than just going to class. College is a journey. It's meeting new people and making new friendships that will last a lifetime. It's learning from professors who care about you and your success. And finding out it can be really fun and rewarding. It's discovering that thing you want to do for the rest of your life. Cameron University is all about helping you grow and succeed. Because your success is our success.
Check out the new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One. Our huge showroom is filled with the latest in home flooring and stocked with all your project needs. Come in today and see what you've been missing. The new Westside Ace Hardware and Carpet One, directly behind Wayne's Drive-In on Cache Road. Experience the new Westside Carpet One. Our showroom is filled with the latest floor covering and interior design trends.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, fourth quarter sponsor is the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98 and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. So Ike has to do something here and prevent the running game as Southmoore is able to get this down to the 24-yard line. Specifically, they have to stop Taven Hayes, the sophomore quarterback, to try to hang on and win homecoming here against the SaberCats tonight.
Well, we're trying to cheat our linebacker, so we're letting their two receivers only actually have one guy cover. This time they're not so much, but.
So now we have a timeout on the field.
I think somebody is.
And we'll take a quick timeout with them. We'll be back. Ike up 35-22 in the fourth quarter on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Step into the best chapter of your life, one with rheumatology care from a provider who focuses on your well-being and getting you back to what matters most. Dr. Shahzad is dedicated to building long-lasting relationships based on trust and medical integrity with every single patient. Schedule your telemedicine appointment today. Don't let rheumatoid arthritis or other inflammatory conditions stop you from enjoying life. MMG, the power of many for the benefit of one.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, Mike Stewart, Russ Molzon, Nate Davis going to be producer next week, and we have Greg on the camera. And so Southmoore running the football here. Looks like it'd be close enough to get the first down as the chains would be moved here. Ike holding on to a 13-point lead, 35-22 over Southmoore, but Southmoore had 2 third-quarter touchdowns to trim into what was a 35-8 lead at halftime. Ike having scored on 5 of the first 6 possessions in that first half, now at a point where kind of struggling right now with the SaberCats scoring, and Ike get the score in the second half. Able to fake and roll out here, throws downfield, and it is caught at the 48-yard line. Completed number 5, Gabe Willingham, and Southmoore just getting whatever they want. Defense has to figure something out here, and you would hope to get a score on offense once the Eagles are able to get the football back.
You know, I thought they were crazy going for the 2-point conversion on that first touchdown, but that could come back to bite us in the butt.
So, 3-step drop, throws it, and it is caught and wide open, running down the field. Nobody able to stop him. Touchdown, Southmoore. Caught by number 89 for the SaberCats, Garrett Eddy. And now Ike's 35-8 lead could result in a disastrous finish if the offense doesn't produce here.
They get this extra point, and if they get another touchdown with the extra point, they 36-35, they're in the lead.
And you've got to question what happened at halftime. Was it the homecoming court? Did you think you had a big enough lead that you didn't have to continue to play past the first half? There's a lot going on wrong, and Ike has to get back on the aggressive train because all the momentum is on the side of the SaberCats at this point. Ball down, they're going to fake this for another 2-point conversion. Looking to run this in, and law of averages, 1 for 2, and guess who came up with the tackle? Sari Sheridan. You got greedy, and Southmoore lost. 35-28 with 11:07 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ike trying to hang on here on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Billingsley Ford, we pride ourselves on the integrity and transparency of our pricing. The price you see is the price you pay. As your hometown Ford dealer, that's the way it should be.
I'm Grant Billingsley, and that's the Billingsley way.
Bring home the win at Billingsley Hyundai with huge savings every day from our massive inventory of new and pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Come by today and see how we can help find a winning deal for you with America's best warranty. Now that's the Billingsley way.
20 straight points by the Southmoore SaberCats, but a glimmer of hope as Sari Sheridan stops the 2-point conversion. Ike now up 7, 35-28, when they were leading 35-8 to end the first half here. So 11:07 remaining in this fourth quarter, and Ike has to wake up.
Yep, the Cats are eating the migrants.
So from the 40-yard line here, kickoff will be imminent from Southmoore. It's a squib kick.
That's a live ball, boys.
Live ball. And at this point, Ike able to hang on to the football, but they really need to punch in a touchdown here to extend this 7-point lead.
Our sideline's all flat, and the other sideline is all hyped up now. Boy, we better get our act together. We got to get something going here.
I mean, you would think for homecoming, you can't play one half of football. Southmoore has had their best season in years, because of their tenacity to continue to play 60 minutes of football regardless of any situation. And if you're Ike, you can no longer rest on your laurels. You have to wake up and get started right away. Trockty in the backfield with Hurt. They go with Hurt. Hurt able to run. He's going to get some yards out of this one, down to around the 38-yard line. Tackled on that one by number 8, Andrew Eagle.
A little trap play, guard pulls and traps.
So 6 yards here. They're waiting for the play from Coach Harris. Ike needs to get this to the 42 to move the sticks. So you'll be playing against Putnam City, who is 3-1 entering tonight. And you'll have to play 4 quarters of football against them next week. They go back with Hurt. He gets it maybe to the 40-yard line. It'll be 3rd down and 2.
There's a big 3rd down and 2 right here.
Critical 3rd down here. And again, this is a must-win game for an Ike team who came into tonight's contest losing 3 in a row and needs to get this win to try to hang on to playoff hopes in Class 6A District 2. Harris calling in the play to Trockty. Some shift in the backfield here. They're going to go with Hurt. Hurt wrapped up there and really not much going for that one.
I don't know if they were trying to run a sucker trap or what, because the left guard pulled the trap and the running back ran to where he vacated.
So as the clock ticks down inside 9.5 minutes remaining in regulation, Ike has to do something to stop the bleeding, and they're not taking their offense off the field here.
If they miss this one, they're screwed. Giving the ball on your own side of the field.
Well, it's Harris trusting his offense here.
Which has done nothing in the second half.
Ike 2 for 2 tonight, but I don't think they've ran for a 4th down play in the second half. Tracky throws it. It's caught. There's enough for the 1st down, and guess who it is? Mr. Reliable, Sari Sheridan, keeps the drive alive for the Eagles, and Southmoore has no choice but to stay on defense. Inside 9 minutes remaining, Lawton Ike up 35-28 over Southmoore. An unexpected game as Southmoore scored 20 straight points in the second half here, but gambled on the 2-point conversion and lost, as the Eagles are now up by 1 touchdown, hoping to salt out the remainder of this clock here. Tracky goes to Hurt. Hurt on his feet. Hurt still running. Hurt down. Gets past the 40-yard line and out of bounds at around the 38.
He's so fun to watch run.
He's so fun to watch. And that touchdown last week, I know you know the one I'm talking about, the second quarter touchdown where he eluded 7 or 8 Stillwater defenders and just found a way to stay on his feet. Unbelievable work for the newly crowned homecoming king here tonight. 3 first-half touchdowns, and he'd love nothing more than to seal his coronation with a game-winning touchdown here in the 4th.
Yeah, if you notice, Siri came off. They stretched out his hamstring. He's limping a little bit.
So they're going back to the running game here, staying on the feet down past the 35-yard line. That is Jabari Shepard in the backfield.
I like the way he runs. He runs hard.
Shepard runs very hard, and if he gets a burst of steam, he can take it a long way.
Yeah, he just doesn't have Hurt's that burst of speed that Hurt does, but he's a strong runner.
Gain of 3, 2nd down and 7 from the 35. Ike has to get this to the 28 here. And yes, Sheridan is off on the sideline right now.
Yeah, he's such a key to our offense.
So Tracky goes back to the running game here. And they're going to staying alive, churning his feet is Shepard.
That was all on him. He was hit by 4 guys and still made yardage.
Hit by 4 SaberCats, refused to go down. Shepard able to get positive yardage. It's going to be 3rd down.
About 5.
And it's officially 4. 3rd down and 4 from the 32. As the clock continues to salt away at 7:40 remaining and counting. Eisenhower up 1 touchdown over the SaberCats, who are looking to make a monumental comeback and spoil the 2024 homecoming for Lawton Eisenhower. They go back to Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt on his feet. Rashad Hurt stays up on his feet, still running. Rashad Hurt goes out of bounds inside the 20-yard line to the red zone. And the red zone sponsor brought to you by Sovereign Bank. Formerly First National Bank and Trust, we have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC. And Hurt putting in work here as he wants to salt away and make the SaberCats go home with a losing record. They go back to Hurt. Hurt goes up the middle, burst up the middle, stays on his feet. Crosses down past the 15-yard line as this goes down to around the 13. Clock ticking down inside 7 minutes when Ike will take their next offensive snap here.
Yeah, they need to kill clock and they need to score on this drive.
20 straight points by the Southmoore SaberCats trying to complete a furious comeback. And not only ruin Eisenhower's homecoming, but destroy Eisenhower's playoff hopes.
It's about second.
So here they go here on offense. Not much going on that one.
Yep, there we go. There's the first down.
So grinding and pushing and churning.
Personal foul defense after the play.
And Southmoore starting to sense a little bit of frustration. They had all the momentum, and Ike just slowly taking the time away, leading to that personal foul by the SaberCats.
That personal foul might have just cost them the game.
Potentially. If Ike can capitalize and score here, it would be inside of 6 minutes remaining in the regulation of the 4th quarter. And again, Coach Harris content with letting his Eagles just take their time. So ball officially at the 6-yard line here. Man in motion for Ike. Going back to the running game here. They're going to bring this down inside the 5-yard line. And
yeah, that's going to be hard to do. You got 10 guys in the box. If you want to do something, you got 1 wide receiver out there with 1 defensive back on him. You run a slant because he's lining head up on the receiver on top of it. Our receiver was too far out to run anything going outside, but the slant was wide open there.
So inside 5.5 minutes here for Ike.
Look at that. They got that cornerback out there on an island. He's all by himself.
So we'll see what Trachty does here. They go with Sari Sheridan, and he's brought down immediately.
You're not going to run. They put a receiver on this side, too, so now you're down to 9 in the box. You're not going to run on 9 in the box.
Clock ticking down inside 5 minutes remaining. SaberCats hoping to go bend, but don't break here because they know that potentially their season is on the line as well for trying to get playoff hopes.
Well, even a field goal here.
I would definitely bring out Frias.
It wouldn't seal it, but it would definitely make it a 2-score.
And you want to do anything you can to make this a 2-possession game at this point. Sheridan in the backfield with Trachty and Hurt. They go to Hurt. Hurt keeps it. He's grinding. Hurt goes down near the end zone.
Touchdown.
And fly, Eagles, fly, the homecoming king with the dagger to the heart of the SaberCats.
And he fly, Eagle, fly is right because he flew into the end zone.
Rashad Hurt with his 4th touchdown, the homecoming king. Hail, hail, the king of Eisenhower High School.
I think he wants the game ball tonight, too.
Well, when you do what he's been doing, you might just get it.
Tell you the truth, most running backs wouldn't have got that touchdown. That extra burst of speed he's got, what got him around the corner.
Kick is up on the extra point. And the extra point is good. 42-28. Eisenhower wakes up just in the nick of time. Time remaining in the fourth quarter is at 4 minutes, 28 seconds, and we'll be back on the other side of this break. This is Eisenhower Football on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Landscaping and Irrigation has been providing top-rated professional landscape and irrigation services for the past 25 years. They take your vision for that perfect landscaping project for your home, new construction, or business and make it a reality with their easy financing options. You'll want to make sure to ask them about their seasonal services too. 4D Landscaping and Irrigation. Call 510-9983.
Drive Summary brought to you by City National Bank. Offers you easy online account opening for both personal and business customers. One size does not fit all. Find the account that fits you today. Your ideal account awaits you at City National Bank, member FDIC. And for that, Rashad Hurt, the homecoming king. King Rashad flies into the end zone, and fly, Eagles fly. It's a 2-touchdown lead. Kickoff sponsor brought to you by Wayne's Drive-In, home to every kind of food you could think of that will satisfy your hunger. 2 locations in Lawton. Let's go to Wayne's. Kickoff underway here. Southmoore looking to run this back. It's going to be down at the 45-yard line.
Whistles
and 4:26 remaining to go. Ike now with that 14-point lead. First touchdown in the second half, and it couldn't have come at a better time for the Eagles. 4 touchdown runs for Rashad Hurd and being crowned a homecoming king. A tremendous night for that young man. Now Southmoore down. They have a trips formation at the top of the screen. And you better believe that Taven Hayes is going to try to do everything he can to try to get one more touchdown here. Runs with his feet and still on his feet, breaks a tackle. Well, he tried to break the tackle on number 24, DeAndre Williamson. Williamson, kind of like what happened with Sari Sheridan earlier, got held by his feet, refused to let go.
Yeah.
Clock ticking down here inside 4 minutes. Southmoore down 2 touchdowns to Ike on 2024 homecoming. Split twins, 3-step drop, looks to run again. And again, he's trying to do his best Michael Vick impression because that is the best way Southmoore's been able to score is with the feet of their sophomore quarterback, Taven Hayes.
Yeah, he needs to be able to throw that ball down the field now. They ain't got time for this.
But they did throw a passing touchdown on their last offensive score. But with the clock ticking down inside 4 minutes, the SaberCats are running out of time, down 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, they need a quick touchdown and an onside kick if they're good.
Hayes, 3-step drop, fakes his way, looking to get rivet, throws it downfield, and it falls to the turf, misses his intended target, incomplete, intended for number 17, Ashton J.
You know, he likes to keep his eyes down the field, but he didn't set his feet there. That's why the pass was still horrible. His guy was open.
3:42 remaining here. Eisenhower wanted to salt away this homecoming victory against the sophomore team, the best sophomore team that has been in Oklahoma high school football for several years now. Thrown to receiver who will get the first down. Tackle made by number 6, which is Kobe DeVoe. Elijah Bemis with the reception there for Southmoore.
Yeah, quick to the line. Twins, both sides.
3-step drop here. Throws it downfield and it's caught.
See, we keep losing that guy.
A big hit there by number 7. made by Aiden Dingle as he was catching the receiver on the back end with 3:22 remaining. Southmoore moving the sticks.
You know, we play him real tough at the line of scrimmage, and then we just lose the guy. He's just...
Hayes in the backfield, looking for time. Able to slowly trot out here, looking to throw it down the field.
Touchdown.
So, Southmoore is not done fighting yet.
That's exactly what they needed right there. They needed to get that ball in the end zone.
3:10 remaining, and Ike needed that touchdown in the absolute worst way, because if Rashad Hurt didn't score his fourth touchdown of the night, Southmoore would have tied this game up with that score. So what started as what looked to be a one-sided blowout has turned into a veritable street fight with just over 3 minutes remaining in regulation. Ball snapped, it's down, the kick is up, and they're saying it's good. So 42-35, Eisenhower over Southmoore with 3:10 remaining in regulation. We'll be back for the finish here on the other side of this break. This is the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Tavern style pizza is our thing. Why couldn't you be happy with deep dish like all the tourists?
It's good. And you just had to make it so crispy and delicious.
It's perfection.
They put the toppings all the way to the edge.
It's cut in the shareable square.
That's delicious.
What's your deal, Pizza Hut?
Your secret's out, Chicago. Try any of our large Chicago tavern-style recipes for just $12 each.
Hey, Pizza Hut, you owe Chicago an apology.
Sorry, Chicago. No one out pizzas the Hut.
Apology accepted.
So we expect an onside kick from Southmoore. 42-35, Eisenhower hanging on to a one-touchdown lead here. 3:10 remaining. Kickoff sponsor was Wayne's Drive-In, 2 locations in Lawton. And Ike has to recover this ball to win their 2024 homecoming game.
Well, they have to recover it, and then they need a couple first downs. They can't just go 3 and out and punt the ball back to these guys.
Well, I think you would go to the guy who has 4 touchdowns tonight inside the 5-yard line to kind of seal the game up at this point. Yeah. But you have to recover the ball first. So we know the onside kick is upcoming. There it goes. They try to squirt this down the field. I would just hang on to the football and maybe take a knee here. Runs it out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Good awareness on special teams for Ike.
That was a silly play by the opponent, though. They should have kicked that ball really high. Instead, they kind of squib kicked it.
Special thanks to our fourth quarter sponsor, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association. Proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. Ike has to put it in the hands of Hurt. He, the homecoming king, newly crowned with 4 touchdowns, and let him complete his coronation by just running the ball and running the timeout to end this game. 3:05 remaining on the clock. 3:06. They do go back to Hurt. Hurt stays on his feet. Hurt's going to bring this down past the 25-yard line, stays on his feet, still past the 30. And I believe that's enough for an Eisenhower first down.
Yep.
King Rashad bringing the Hurt to the SaberCats. 4 touchdowns tonight, looking to put a capstone on his homecoming coronation. Ike just waiting to let this time salt away. They did get that first down, and again, it's just Hurt not giving up, churning his feet. They go back to Hurt. Hurt stays on his feet. Hurt goes down close to the 35-yard line. We're going to have a timeout called here. Timeout, Southmoore. So Rashad Hurt wanted to bring this one home for Lawton Eisenhower, the homecoming king, looking to get the W when we come back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Fort Sill Regional Airport, just 1 mile to anywhere, offering non-stop service to Dallas-Fort Worth. Fast, friendly, and convenient without all the hassles. Easy parking, and with close proximity to your arrivals and departures, all in their newly renovated terminal. Here to there in just 1 mile. To book your mile to anywhere destination from LAW, log on to AA.com or call 800-433-7300.
Back here live on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 2:22 remaining in regulation. Ike up 1 touchdown. Rashad Hurt trying to bring it home to homecoming king with 4 rushing touchdowns already. They're going to go with the other run here. Plenty of room for the first down, like Russ mentioned. Jabari Shepard. Everybody was expecting Hurt, but Shepard is a pretty good runner on his own as well.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind giving him the ball in this situation because you know he's going to get positive yardage.
Clock ticking down inside, 2:10, 2:09, 2:08. Ike just wanting to let it go to triple zeros while they still have the pigskin to salt away this homecoming win. Shepard and Hurt in the backfield. And again, just content with letting the clock eat away. They go back to Shepard. Shepard on his feet, puts a stiff arm on. He's going to get about a yard. And Southmoore is going to take another timeout. So the clock ticking down to 1:34 remaining. Correction, 1:39 remaining here in regulation. We'll be back on Oklahoma Sports Network.
At Firehouse Subs, a portion of every purchase helps provide life-saving equipment to first responders across the country. So at Firehouse Subs, we don't just make subs. We make subs that are big, bold, and craveable. We make our subs differently because our subs make a difference. Whether you order online or on our app, Firehouse Subs Rapid Rescue to Go will have your subs boxed, bagged, and ready for pickup. Firehouse Subs. Enjoy more subs. Save more lives.
1:39 remaining here for 2024 homecoming. Lawton Eisenhower up 42-35 over Southmoore. Second down and 8 upcoming for the Eagles from the 45-yard line. They're going to have to get this to the 47 of Southmoore to continue to salt away this clock and get a first down. Charlie Tracty goes back, fakes it to Shepard, gives it to Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt gets tackled in the backfield, and that is not what you want if you are an Eisenhower fan. 1:30 remaining, and that may be Southmoore's final timeout, and it is. So final timeout for Southmoore. It's going to be third down and long upcoming. We'll be back on the Oklahoma Sports Network.
Lawton Community Health Center is a place for babies, kids like me, and even teenagers. Nice people are there to help you when you're hurt or you just don't feel good. And even if you do, they give you medicine so you don't get sick and physicals so you can play sports. I'm happy to know they'll be there when I need them. And my mom is too.
LCHC, your hometown healthcare.
Back here on the Oklahoma Sports Network, 1:30 remaining, third down and 13. Eisenhower up 1 touchdown over Southmoore, 42-35.
Yeah, Southmore's out of timeouts now, too.
Southmoore did take their final timeout. They go with Rashad Hurt. Rashad Hurt running. Rashad Hurt on his feet. Rashad Hurt, first down. Eisenhower's going to win homecoming.
Yep, that's the game.
So they put it in the hands of the homecoming king, who has scored 4 touchdowns tonight, and he said, "Give me my crown." All hail King Rashad, bringing the Hurt to the SaberCats.
I love it, too, because their guy threw our guy down. He threw Hurt down hard the play before, so nice to see us run the ball right back at him.
1:22 remaining, and now coming up for the best formation in the sport, victory formation. So there's an official's timeout here. As of now, it is first down at the 46-yard line of Southmoore.
Yeah, they were deciding going to go to Wayne's after the game.
Well, Wayne's just closed, but that'd be good to go to tomorrow morning for breakfast as victory formation starts. And now would be a good time to bring up our Oklahoma Sports Network player of the game, brought to you by Sovereign Bank, formerly First National Bank and Trust. We have a new name and a new look to empower your financial goals as well as serving our community. 2 locations to serve you in Lawton, 702 Northwest Sheridan Road and 6702 Quanah Parker Trailway. Member FDIC. Have a night, Rashad Hurt. Homecoming king with 4 touchdowns, including the game winner, flying like Superman or Super Eagle in the fourth quarter, whatever you want to call it. Homecoming king, Oklahoma Sports Network player of the game.
He scored the go-ahead touchdown, and he scored
he got
the first down, which ends the game.
Game-winning first down, game-winning touchdown. It's all on Rashad Hurt here tonight. Eisenhower going up 35-8 after that first half. Southmoore scoring 20 straight, but the comeback, too far, too little, too late. Clock ticking down inside these last 12 seconds before it becomes official. Once again, I want to thank our fourth quarter sponsor here, the Lawton Fraternal Order of Police, Lodge number 98, and the Lawton Police Officers Association, proudly serving the Lawton community and supporting all student athletes at Lawton Public Schools. So, we'll be back next week in Oklahoma City going against Putnam City in Oklahoma City. So we will see you. The kickoff show will start at 6:30 p.m. and the game will start at 7 o'clock. So once again, for super producer Greg Hinton, cameraman Nate Davis, color commentator Russ Molzon, and Oklahoma Sports Network CEO Eric Shear.
Thanks for watching this presentation of the Oklahoma Sports Network.